And we are go. Yeah, we are live now. By the way. Yeah. तो तुम अगर चेक करोगे चैनल पे तो
We are giving live
Beam uses
reaction.
a new state-of-the-art video model to transform 2D video streams into a realistic 3D experience. Behind the
Nice.
scenes, an array of 6 cameras captures you from different angles. And with AI, we can merge these video streams together and render you on a 3D light field display. With near
Whoa.
perfect hit
Oh
tracking
shit.
down to the millimeter
Nice, yeah.
and at
Way too
60
good.
frames
They're
per
using
second,
generative AI.
all in real time. The result, a much more natural and deeply immersive conversational experience. We are so
Magic
excited
video
to bring
game
this
में आप
technology
touch
to
screen
others.
वाला
अबे
play कर रहे हो.
ये है
In
क्या?
collaboration with HP, the first Google Beam devices
Project Beam.
will be
Google Beam.
available
Yeah, it's
for
a device.
early customers later this year.
It's like a software कह सकते हो.
HP will have a lot more to
अबे
share a
तुमने
few
कहा
weeks
कि
from
नहीं
now.
बट
कैमरा
6
कम
कैमरा
से
से ना तो
हाँ
ये
तो आई
कैमरा
थिंक
से वीडियो मर्ज करके एक 3D मतलब वर्ड बना रहे हो.
हाँ ऐसे
3D
कुछ
screen
होगा
बना रहे हो.
और वो करो सी आवाज सुन
Over the years, we've been bringing underlying technology from
Hello.
Starline
हाँ
into
क्या कह
Google
रहे हो?
Meet. That
मैं
includes
कह रहा हूँ
आवाज और
real-time
जी
इसको
speech translation to
हाँ
help break
इसको
down language barriers.
इंटरव्यूज में यूज करना कितना मुश्किल हो
Here's an
जाएगा सोचो 6
example
कैमरास हैं
of how
हम
this
लोग
could be
चीट भी नहीं कर
useful
सकेंगे
when
हाँ
booking a
लाइव जो
vacation rental
रिकॉर्डिंग
in
होगी वो
South
वाकई लाइव हो
America
जाएगी
and you don't
देखो
speak the language. Let's take a look.
अगर ट्रांसलेशन का क्या सीन है?
Hi, Camilla. Let me turn on speech translation.
Yes. Yes.
It's nice to finally talk to you.
They brought
Es
it.
Mohsin
bueno
bhai
hablar
in his
de
German
finalmente.
classing.
No puedo
Yes.
esperar a alquilar tu
Finally.
casa.
Te vas a
Finally,
divertir
Mohsin bhai.
mucho y creo que te va a encantar.
You're going to have a lot of fun, and I think you're going to love visiting the
Oh,
city. The
audio.
house is in a very nice neighborhood
Mohsin
and
bhai,
overlooks the mountains.
That sounds wonderful. Is the house
Eso
close
suena
to public
maravilloso.
transportation,
¿Es la
or
casa
would you
cercana al
recommend
transporte
renting a
público o recomiendas alquilar un coche?
Hay un autobús cerca,
Nice yaar.
pero
There's a
yo
bus
te
nearby,
recomendaría alquilar un
but I would recommend renting a car so you can visit the nature and enjoy it.
भाई
That
real
sounds
time हो
great.
रहा है ये सब भाई.
Eso suena
Real
Yeah.
time
genial.
हो जाए ना भाई वेस्ट
Again,
हो जाएगा बॉस.
we need to see कि
या ये कैसे परफॉर्म करता है बढ़ गया.
हाँ
भाई
You can see
पहला
how
स्टेप ले रहे हैं
well
तो
it matches the speaker's tone, patterns, and even their expressions. We are even closer to having
I
a
mean सुनो
natural and
बार्क की भी काफी
free-flowing
अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस
conversation
थी
across
तो
languages.
I can assume
And
कि
today, we
अच्छा
are
होगा.
introducing this real-time speech translation directly in Google Meet. English and Spanish translation is
वैसे
now
रियान
available for
वो तुम
subscribers
YouTube पे चेक कर
with
सकते हो
more
स्ट्रीम सही हो रही है
languages
सब
rolling
कुछ.
out in the next few
ओके मैं
weeks.
देखता हूँ
And real-time translation will be coming to enterprises later this year. Another early research project that debuted on the I/O stage was Project Astra. It explores the future capabilities of a
ये Astra क्या
universal
था?
AI assistant that can understand the world around you. We are
Because
starting to bring it to our products.
रियल टाइम पे.
सही हो रही है
Today,
सब
Gemini Live
स्ट्रीम सही हो
has
रही है
Project Astra's camera and screen sharing capabilities, so you can talk about anything you see. People are using it in so many ways, whether practicing
Google
for a
Gemini
job
Live
interview
basically.
or training for a marathon.
अच्छा लाइव
We've
जो
been
था.
appreciating the feedback from our
हाँ जो live
trusted
था ना.
testers and some who are a little less trusted. Take a look.
Okay.
That's a pretty nice convertible.
I think you might have mistaken the garbage truck for a convertible. Is there anything else I can help you with?
What's this skinny building doing in my neighborhood?
It's a street light, not a building.
Why are these palm trees so short? I'm worried about them.
अगर
They're not
फर्क करो ये
short.
इधर भी
They're
रोस्ट कर दें
actually
ओपन
pretty
को.
tall.
तो मैं भी
Sick
बोलने वाला था
convertible.
किसको रोस्ट मॉडल
Garbage
होना
truck
चाहिए
again. Anything else?
Why do people keep delivering packages to my lawn?
It's not a package, it's a utility box.
Why is this person following me wherever I walk?
No one's following you. That's just your shadow.
Visual
Nice.
language
Nice.
VLM यूज हो रहा है पीछे.
Yes. But real time.
Gemini is pretty
काफी
good at
accurate.
telling you when you're wrong. We are rolling this out to everyone on Android and iOS
फिर इसमें और बीवी
starting
में क्या
today.
फर्क हुआ?
इसमें और अच्छा Oh shit.
Next, we also have our research prototype, Project Mariner. It's an agent that can interact with the web and get stuff done. Stepping back,
Nice.
we think of agents as systems that combine the intelligence of advanced AI models with access to tools. They can take actions on your behalf and under your control. Computer use is an important agentic capability. It's what enables agents to interact with and operate browsers and other software. Project Mariner was an early step forward in testing computer use capabilities. We released it as an early research prototype in December, and we've made a lot of progress since. First, we are introducing multitasking, and it can now oversee up to 10 simultaneous tasks. Second, it's using a feature called Teach and Repeat. This is where you can show it a task once, and it learns a plan for similar tasks in the future. We are bringing Project Mariner's computer use capabilities to developers via the Gemini API. Trusted testers like Automation Anywhere and UiPath are already starting to build with it, and it will be available more broadly this summer. Computer use is part of a broader set of tools we will need to build for an agent ecosystem to flourish, like our open agent-to-agent protocol so that agents can talk to each other.
MCP.
We launched
A2A.
this at Cloud Next with the support of over 60 technology partners and hope to see that number grow. Then there is the Model Context Protocol introduced by Anthropic,
MCP.
so agents can access other services. And today we are excited to announce that our Gemini SDK is now compatible with MCP tools.
Nice, nice, nice. By the way, अब हम जो भी प्रोग्राम बनाएंगे
These
वो इसी में बनाने
technologies will
पड़ेंगे.
work together to make agents even more useful. And we are starting to bring agentic capabilities
नहीं
to
नहीं कर
Chrome,
मोहसिन,
Search,
वो
and
खुद
Gemini
ब खुद वो सही
app.
कर
Let me show
देगा.
you what we are excited about in the Gemini app. We call it agent mode. Say you want to find an apartment for you and 2 roommates in Austin. You've each got a budget of $1,200 a month. You want a washer dryer or at least a laundromat nearby. Normally,
Okay, अब आ गया. अब caught
you'd
up
have
हो
to
गया.
spend a lot
Normal
of
कर ले
time
भाई.
scrolling through endless
Caught up हो
listings.
गए.
Using agent mode, the Gemini app goes to work behind the scenes. It finds listings from sites like Zillow that match your criteria and uses Project Mariner when needed to adjust very specific filters. If there's an apartment you want to check out, Gemini
इनके
uses
पास पूरा
MCP
डेटा रखा हुआ है
to
गूगल वालों के
access the
पास.
listings and even schedule a tour
Shit.
on your behalf.
वही ना भाई,
And it'll
गूगल की
keep
बहुत बड़ी
browsing for
मोनोपोली
new
है क्रोम
listings
की
for
वजह से.
as long as you need.
Chrome के अलावा अबे
Freeing
पूरी
you up to
search
do the stuff you want to do, like plan the housewarming
search
party.
engine के इनके पास पड़ा हुआ है
Great
पूरा.
for companies like Zillow, bringing in
हाँ ना
new
भाई.
customers and improving conversion rates. An experimental version of the agent mode in the Gemini app will be coming soon to subscribers.
To the
This
subscribers,
is a new and emerging
obviously.
area, and we are excited to explore how best to bring the benefits of agents to users and the ecosystem more broadly. The best way we can bring research into reality is to make it really useful in your own reality. That's where personalization will be really powerful. We are working to bring this to life with something we call personal
Very
context.
nice.
With your
अब मैं
permission,
समझ रहा हूँ ये क्या
Gemini models can use relevant context across your Google apps in a way that is private, transparent, and fully under
चल
your
बे.
control.
Obviously
Let me
private.
show you an
private नहीं
example in
होगा.
Gmail.
जी
You
जी
might be
बिल्कुल
familiar
private.
with our AI-powered
यकीन
smart
मानो
reply
bro,
features.
यकीन मानो.
Amazing how
यकीन
popular
मानो,
they are.
trust me bro.
Now
Source trust me
imagine
bro.
if those responses could sound like you. That's the idea behind personalized smart replies. Let's say my friend wrote to me looking for advice. He's taking a
अरे
road
ये
trip to
WhatsApp में
Utah,
लाओ ना भाई.
and he remembers I did this trip before. Now, if I'm being honest, I would probably reply something short and unhelpful. Sorry, Felix. But with personalized smart replies, I can be a better friend. That's because Gemini can do almost all the work for me. Looking up my notes in Drive, scanning past emails for reservations,
Whoa,
and finding my
that's-
itinerary in Google Docs.
हाँ तो
trip to Zion
पर्सनलाइजेशन का
National
यही तो
Park.
मतलब है मोहसिन भाई.
Gemini
but
matches my typical greetings
bank
from past
details,
emails,
everything. It can
captures
see
my
now.
tone,
क्या बैंक
style,
डिटेल्स में ला रहा है?
Google
favorite
Docs,
word
Google Docs.
choices.
अगर
and
तुमने
then
Google
it
Docs पे upload किया,
automatically generates a reply. I
हाँ
love how
obviously
it
तब तो
included
होगा.
details
तो
like
when
keeping
convert
driving time under 5 hours per day,
I
and
wonder
it
what's the
uses my
filter
favorite
on this.
adjective, exciting. Looks great. Maybe you want to make a couple of changes to it and hit send. This will be available in Gmail this summer for subscribers.
For subscriber, obviously.
कर लो भाई वली भाई आप
And you can imagine
subscription
how
ले लो, फिर हम
helpful
सब test
personal
करते हैं।
context will be across
6,000 रुपए
search,
भाई नॉन
talk,
सेमेस्टर में मैं नहीं दे
Gemini,
सकता।
and more.
सेमेस्टर होगा तो मैं
हम
जरूर
लोग
दूंगा।
Today,
हम लोग
I've talked
हम लोग
about
मिला के अगर लें और
intelligence,
फिर इसके बाद
agents, and
टेस्ट
personalization. These are a few
चैनल
of
पे
the frontiers where we will make progress,
2,000 रुपए निकालो।
and you'll hear
भाई
more
बस एक साल
examples
वेट कर लो फिर
throughout
सब
the
वैसे ही
keynote.
फ्री होना है।
But first, I want to
हाँ
invite
भाई
someone
सब
who can
वैसे
share
दे
more
देगा।
about the intelligence driving our future
कुछ और आ
innovation.
चुका होगा मुझसे
Last year,
तब तक
I
तुम पूरे
introduced
अपलोड हो
him as
चुके होगे
Sir
Gemini
Demis.
पर
This
अबे हाँ, ये
year,
इनके
we
custom
can
emojis
add Nobel
हैं।
laureate to his list of titles. Come on out, Demis.
Is it what I think it is? Custom
अच्छा,
emojis थे ना इनके? कुछ सी नहीं never mind।
अच्छा ये नहीं पता मुझे।
अच्छा,
बाय द
ठीक।
वे जो गूगल ने 2,000 एम्प्लॉइज को निकाला उनका भी जिक्र होगा नहीं होगा?
Microsoft ने निकाला था ना?
Hey everyone,
इस
it's really
बात
great
को
to
यही
be back
पे
again
दबा
at
दो
I/O. We're living
200
through a
employees निकाले थे
remarkable moment in
इसी साल।
history, where AI is making possible an amazing new future. It's been a year of relentless progress for us. As Sundar said, people love interacting with Gemini 2.5. We've seen you vibe code with it, building games and apps in a single shot. You've used its vast reasoning powers on everything from unpacking scientific papers to understanding YouTube videos. And you've told us how collaborative, insightful, and genuinely helpful you found using Gemini. It's so exciting for us to see the awesome things you've all been doing and building with it. Gemini 2.5 Pro is our most intelligent model ever, and the best foundation model in the world. Just 2 weeks ago, we shipped a preview of an updated 2.5 Pro so you could get your hands on it and start building with it right away. We've been really impressed by what you've created, from turning sketches into interactive apps to simulating entire 3D cities. The new
Now we're
2.5
making it
Pro
free
tops the popular coding
for
leaderboard
everyone.
Web Dev Arena. And now that it incorporates LearnLM, our family of models
ना
built
कुछ
with
करेंगे ये।
educational experts, 2.5 Pro is also the leading model for learning. And it's #1 across all the leaderboards on LM Arena.
ये याद रखना है LM Arena पे
Gemini
वो
Flash
होती है,
is our
benchmarks
most
होती है LLMs
efficient
की।
workhorse model. It's been incredibly popular with developers who love its speed and low cost. Today, I'm thrilled to announce that we're releasing an updated version of 2.5 Flash. The new
Nice.
Flash is better
Ah.
in nearly every dimension, improving
मैं
across
लगा
key
nano लेकर आ रहा
benchmarks
है।
for reasoning, code, and long context. In fact, it's second only to
हमारे पास
2.5
2 Flash
Pro
थे,
on the
2.5
LM
Flash था
Arena
भाई।
leaderboard.
2.0 फ्लैश
I'm
स्टेबल है,
excited to
2.5
say
फ्लैश
that
प्रीव्यू
Flash
में है।
will be generally available in early June, with Pro soon after.
Pro soonly after तो इनको पास एक और मॉडल आ गया
हाँ मतलब आई गेस ये
We're
अब
making final
स्टेबल रिलीज
adjustments
करेंगे
based
लोग।
on your
हाँ
feedback.
तो
But
इनके
you can
पास
go
एक और
try out
मॉडल
the
आ गया
preview
है
now in AI
प्रीव्यू
Studio,
के लिए
Vertex
यस
AI,
2.5 फ्लैश अभी
and
भी
Gemini
अवेलेबल है
app.
लेकिन प्रीव्यू में है।
As always,
जब भी
we're
प्रीव्यू में
looking
है
to push the
आई
state-of-the-art
गेस 3.0
relentlessly
पे काम
forward,
कर रहे होंगे
नहीं
and we're
हाँ मैं वही
excited
कह रहा हूँ
about
कि
our
मतलब
latest
ये
research
वो कह रहे हैं ना
advances.
प्रो भी
To tell you more,
फ्री कर रहे
I'd
हैं
like to welcome Tulsi to the stage. But first, let's take a look at what you're building with Gemini today.
Okay, let's take a look.
यस लेट्स सी। सुडो को सॉल्व कर लेगा क्या ये?
Not all of them.
अरे नाइस मौसम भाई ये तो आपका चीज सीडी चीज है। हाँ बाय द वे इन्होंने इमेज जेन 3 निकाली थी ना जो कि
ये
बड़ी
चाहिए
अच्छी
यार।
थी जो हाँ जो बड़ी अच्छी थी उसमें
make a bunch of like
Text
confetti
में
circles explode
images.
out of my mouse.
I've updated the sketch. Okay, what should we build next? Okay, here's another 30 ideas for you.
This new era is for creativity and ideas. Like अब कोई limitations नहीं है. Like you don't have to learn coding or shit. You can just go to Gemini and ask to build some shit.
Thanks, Demis.
यस
I'm
obviously.
so excited to share the improvements we're creating to make
Indian
it easier
कहाँ
for
चल रही है?
developers like
Pe-
all of you to
Waleed,
build
हम
with
stream
Gemini
पे
2.5,
उस
all
उस
based on
टॉपिक
your
का मिल
feedback,
जाएगी
with improved capabilities, enhanced security and transparency, better cost efficiency, and more control. First, in addition to the new 2.5 Flash that Demis mentioned, we are also introducing new previews for text-to-speech. These now have a first-of-its-kind multi-speaker support for 2 voices, built on native audio output.
This means the model can converse in more expressive ways. It can capture the really subtle nuances of how we speak. It can even seamlessly switch to a whisper like this.
अरे nice.
This works in over 24 languages, and it can easily go between languages.
So the model can begin speaking in English, but then ये हिंदी या किसी भी और भाषा में switch कर सकता है.
अरे
And
भाई
switch back,
साहब
all with the same voice.
That's pretty awesome, right?
Nice.
I wonder, like sometimes the
You can
translations are
use
off,
this
so
text-to-speech capability starting today in the Gemini API.
true.
Yeah.
अच्छा nice. ऑडियो
The
मतलब ये
live
2.5
API
फ्लैश
will
पे डाल
also
रहे हैं
have a
nice यार
2.5
nice.
Flash preview version
Free
of
वाला है ना?
native audio dialogue
Free वाला.
later today.
तो हम उसको
So
as an
you
API
can
use कर
directly
सकते हैं.
build conversational experiences
Yes,
with a
API में
more
अभी integrate
natural
कर रहे हैं
तो
Gemini.
basically.
फिर
It's
TTS
Web में
even
या
able to
पे nice
distinguish between the
TTS की
speaker and
services में
background
ये use
voices,
करते हैं हम.
so it knows when to respond.
Text
अरे
to speech.
हाँ
And Logan
basically
and Paige will show
TTS
you
है.
more in the developer keynote.
Nice.
Second,
TTS के
we've
Text to
strengthened
speech.
protections
Text to
against
speech.
security threats like
Okay, man.
indirect prompt injections. So Gemini 2.5 is our most secure model yet.
Sure.
And in
अच्छा,
both
कैसे?
2.5 Pro
Jailbreak
and
later
Flash, we're including thought summaries
Oh, yeah.
via the Gemini API and Vertex AI. Thought summaries take the model's raw thoughts and organize them into a clear format with
DeepSeek,
headers,
DeepSeek,
key details,
DeepSeek.
and information about model actions like tool calls. This gives you increased transparency for what the model is thinking, which is especially useful for high latency tasks, while also just being easy to debug and consume. You also asked us for more efficiency. So today's 2.5 Flash is even more efficient, reducing the number of tokens the model needs to use for the same performance, resulting in 22% efficiency gains on our evals.
Nice.
Finally, we launched 2.5 Flash with thinking budgets to give you control over cost and latency
हाँ ये
versus
budget
quality.
निकाल लेना
And the
इसमें क्या
response
आप डाल
was
सकते हो.
great. So we're bringing thinking budgets to 2.5 Pro, which will
Like
roll
आप
out in the
ये
coming weeks,
define कर सकते हो कि
along
उसको
with our
कितना
generally
सोचना चाहिए.
available model. With
Alright.
thinking budgets, you can have
It
more
gives more
control over how
flexibility.
many tokens the model uses to think before it responds, or you can simply turn it off. Now, as you heard from Demis,
Nice.
Gemini 2.5 Pro is incredible at coding. So now, let me show you how you can take any idea you have and bring it to life.
See, that's
So if you've ever been to the American Museum of Natural History in New York City, it has a set of amazing exhibits. So to bring that to you today, I got 2.5 Pro to code me a simple web app in Google AI Studio to share some photos and learn more. So here's what I have so far. But I want to make it more interactive. And I'm still brainstorming the design, but I've got some ideas. You've seen something like this before, right? Someone comes to you
फर्ज
with
करो ये
a
भी
brilliant
crash हो जाए
idea
model.
scratched on a napkin. As a PM, I'm often this someone. Now, standard two-dimensional web design is one thing, but I wanted to make it 3D. And I learned that jumping into 3D isn't easy. It requires learning about all kinds of new things, setting up a scene, camera, lighting, and more.
मौसम में बताओ.
Luckily for me, 2.5 Pro can help.
देखो, I don't know
So
about next
here,
year.
what I'm going to do is I am going to add the image I just showed you of the sphere. And I'm going to add in a prompt that asks 2.5 Pro to update my code based on the image. So we'll let 2.5
देखो
Pro
बाजी
get
ने
to
प्रॉम्प्ट
work.
सही लिखा
And
है
as you can see, it's
देखो
starting to
what
think,
if
and
चले
it's going
ना
ahead and creating a plan
हाँ
based
वही
on
तो
what I
बोल रहा हूँ
asked
फर्स्ट
for.
को क्रैश हो जाए
And it'll apply it to
इंटरनेट
my
की तार निकाल दे
existing
कोई
code base. Because Gemini is multimodal, it can understand an
लाइट चली जाए
abstract sphere sketch and code beautiful 3D animations, applying them to my existing app. So this takes about 2 minutes. So for the purpose of time, we're going to do this baking show style. And I'm going to jump to another tab that I ran right before this keynote with the same prompt. And
देखो
here's
वो पहले
what
से सेफ
Gemini
साइड पे रह
generates.
चुके हैं उनको पता है क्या हरकत हो सकती है
that looks not a that looks ugly to be honest
बट
that looks ugly
लाइक वो 3D में करना चाह
We
रही है
went
तो
from
वो इतना
that
जंबल
rough
अप हो जाएगा
sketch
इमेजेस तो
directly to code, updating multiple of my files.
yeah
And actually, you can see it thought for 37 seconds. And you can see the changes it thought through.
really 37
And
seconds
then the
उस पे
files
2
it
मिनट
updated.
क्यों लग रहे हैं पिछले वाले में
We did all of this in AI Studio.
पता नहीं भाई
So once I finished prototyping, I can simply deploy the code along with my Gemini API key. So here's our final app in Chrome. Look at these animations. And I didn't need to have advanced knowledge of 3.js libraries or figure out the complex 3D math to
शशका
build
मारना है
this. I know it would have
मतलब ये
taken
यूज तो
forever
नहीं
to do
हुआ
this by hand, and instead, I was able to
हाँ
create
अगर
this
ये लोग ये
just
करते
based
लाइक
on
जो
a sketch.
सिमिलर पिक्चर है उनको अगर क्लस्टर
I
बना
can make
सकते
this experience
like
even
वो फिर
richer
एक
with
अच्छा
multimodality.
good it's
So
like
I used
okay
2.5 Flash to add a question
यार
to
बहुत
each
ज्यादा
photo,
इमेजेस है ना ये
inviting
तो
you to learn a little more about it.
हाँ ये अच्छा फीचर है
इसकी प्रैक्टिकलिटी
But what
देखो
if
ना
it
कितने
talks?
बंदे यूज करेंगे
That's where Gemini's native audio comes in.
they're trying to
एक्सपर्ट
say
सॉफ्टवेयर
कि
इंजीनियर्स
it
यूज
can
करेंगे
That's a pangolin, and its scales are made of keratin, just like your fingernails.
Wow. Now we're talking. You can hear how you can add expressive audio right into your apps. And before I share more, I'll leave this demo with another fun layout that 2.5 Pro coded just for us.
यार ये ऐसे हो सकता है लाइक मैं अगर ये बोलूं कि अगर मैं मिसाल उधर पे कोई एरिया घूमने गया हूं तो वहां के जो सिमिलर शॉट्स हैं उनको कर दो उनको शॉट्स को एक्सप्लेन करो वो
We
ज्यादा
put the starter code for anyone to build on top of this demo in Google AI Studio, so go try it out. And this is just one example of how Gemini 2.5 is changing how we build and how you can leverage the incredible capabilities to integrate vision, speech, and coding into your own applications.
I need
2.5 Pro is
but-
available on your favorite IDE platforms and in Google products like Android Studio, Firebase Studio, Gemini Code Assist, and
Julius.
our asynchronous coding agent, Jules.
अब इस पे बात होगी बाय द वे आज चैट
Just
जीपीटी ने
submit
भी
a
अपना
task,
कोई एजेंट
and
निकाला
Jules takes
है
care of the
उन्होंने
rest.
निकाला या इन्होंने निकाला
Fixing
है
bugs,
GPT वाले।
making updates. It integrates with GitHub and works on its own. Jules can tackle complex tasks in large code bases that used to take hours, like updating an
इन्होंने
older
कसम
version
खाई है
of
डेवलपर की जॉब
Node.js.
लेने की
It can plan the steps,
देख कसम से भाई
modify
मुझे ये लग रहा है कि मैं
files, and
सिर्फ
more
अभी
in
इनके
minutes.
एजेंट को बता दूंगा ना कि भाई इस
So
तरीके
today,
से
I'm
मेरी जॉब में
delighted to
टिकट्स
announce
आते हैं इस
that
तरीके से
Jules is
रिजॉल्व
now
होते
in
हैं
public
मैं पीछे बैठ के
beta,
देखूंगा
so anyone can sign up at jules.google.
हाँ ऑटोमेट कर सकते हो तो मैं किसको क्या
अबे
पता
सब अपने कर्सर क्यों निकाल रहे हैं ये अब जूल्स लेकर आ गए गूगल वाले
And like Demis said, we're always
कंपटीशन भी कुछ होता है
innovating
क्योंकि
on
आज
new
एजोर
approaches
ने
to
या
improve
ओपन
our
एआई नहीं
models,
निकाले हैं कंफर्म नहीं है
including
मुझे
making
किसने
them
निकाला
more efficient and performant. We first revolutionized image and video generation by pioneering diffusion techniques.
VO3
A
VO3
diffusion
VO3
model
VO3
learns to
VO3
generate outputs by refining noise step by step. Today, we're bringing the power of diffusion to text with our newest research model.
What's that?
This helps it excel at tasks
I've
like
seen
editing,
this.
including in the context of math and code. Because it doesn't just generate left to right, it can iterate on a solution very quickly and error correct during the generation
I
process.
saw this someone else
Gemini
made
diffusion
this.
is a state-of-the-art experimental text diffusion model that leverages this parallel generation to achieve extremely low latency. For example, the version of Gemini diffusion we're releasing today generates 5 times faster than even 2.0 Flash Lite, our fastest model so far, while matching its coding performance.
नाइस
So take this
Nice.
math example. Ready? Go. If you blinked, you missed it.
नाइस
But I don't know how accurate this is because it's noise.
Yeah. That is the other thing.
Now,
But like,
earlier, we sped things up.
अगर मुझे 10th क्लास
But
का
this
सवाल सॉल्व
time,
करवाना है अपने
we're going
किसी
to slow
रिश्तेदार
it
के
down a
लिए
little bit.
बच्चे के लिए तो that is a very good thing.
Pretty cool to see the process of how the model gets to the answer of 39. This model is currently testing with a small group. And we'll continue our work on different approaches, lowering latency in all of our Gemini models, with a faster 2.5 flashlight coming soon. And now,
flash का
for
भी
more
light
on the
बढ़िया,
future of
nice यार.
Gemini, back to you, Demis.
अरे nice Gemini का future 3.0 निकाल दे भाई.
Thanks, Tulsi. We've been busy exploring the frontiers of thinking capabilities in Gemini 2.5. As we know from our experience with AlphaGo, responses improve when we give these models more time to think.
AlphaGo.
Today, we're making 2.5 Pro even better by introducing a new mode we're calling Deep Think.
वो mathematical models.
अच्छा वो like
It
अच्छा वो
pushes
वाला.
model performance
Nice.
to its limits, delivering groundbreaking results. Deep Think uses
वो
our
evolution-
latest cutting-edge
अच्छा,
research
बाद में
in
बात करते हैं.
thinking and reasoning, including parallel techniques. So far, we've seen incredible performance. It gets an impressive score on USAMO 2025, currently one of the hardest maths benchmarks. It leads on Live CodeBench, a difficult benchmark for competition-level coding. And since Gemini has been natively multimodal from the start, it's no surprise that it also excels on the main benchmark measuring this, MMMU. Because we're defining the frontier with 2.5 Pro Deep Think, we're taking a little bit of extra time to conduct more frontier safety evaluations and get further input from safety experts. As part of that, we're going to make it available to trusted testers via the Gemini API to get their feedback before making it widely available. You'll hear more about our plans for 2.5 Pro Deep Think from Josh later today. Over the past decade, we've laid a lot of the foundations for the modern AI era. From our pioneering work inventing the Transformers architecture, which today underpins all large language models, to agent systems like AlphaGo and AlphaZero, we continue to double down on the breadth and depth of our fundamental research to invent the next big breakthroughs that are needed for artificial
Gemini
general
1.0,
intelligence.
2.0.
Gemini is already the best multimodal foundation model, but we're working hard to extend it to become what we call a world model. That is a model that can make plans and imagine new experiences by simulating aspects of the world, just like the brain does. This is something I've always been passionate about, having thought about virtual worlds since my early days, developing AI for simulation games like Theme Park. We've been taking strides in this direction for a while through our pioneering work training agents to master complex games like Go and StarCraft, to most recently, our Genie 2 model, capable of generating 3D simulated environments that you can interact with just from a single image prompt. You can already see these capabilities emerging in the way Gemini can use its world knowledge and reasoning to represent things in nature.
मुझे याद नहीं
And in
कुछ चीनी का सुना तो
VIO,
लग
our
रहा
state-of-the-art video model, which has a deep understanding of intuitive physics, like how gravity, light, and materials behave. It's really incredible how well VIO maintains accuracy and consistency across frames. It knows what to do, even when the prompts get a little creative, like this person made out of life rafts. Understanding the physical environment will also be critical for robotics. AI systems will need world models to operate effectively in the real world. We fine-tuned a specialized model, Gemini Robotics, that teaches robots to do useful things like grasp, follow instructions, and adjust to novel tasks on the fly.
I wanted to make a project on this.
For those of you here today, you can play around with the robots in the AI sandbox.
नहीं यार मुझे project बनाना था अपना. Damn it.
Making Gemini a full world model is a critical step
इसका
in
मतलब
unlocking
आप
a new kind
ये
of
NVIDIA
AI.
core उसको टैग देना चाह रहे हैं.
One that's helpful in your everyday life, that's intelligent and understands the context you're in, and that can plan and take action on your behalf across any device. This is our ultimate vision for the Gemini app, to transform it into a universal AI assistant, an AI that's personal, proactive, and powerful. And one
गूगल
of
को
our
ये वो
key
कर रहे हैं ना इस
milestones
साल
on the road
डेप्रिशिएट
to
कर रहे हैं
AGI. This starts with the capabilities we first explored last year in Project Astra, such as video understanding, screen sharing, and memory. Over the past year, we've been integrating capabilities like these into Gemini Live for more people to experience today. Of course, we continue to relentlessly improve and explore new innovations at the frontier. For example, we've upgraded voice output to be more natural with native audio. We've improved memory and added computer control. Let's take a look.
I'm here with the latest research
कंप्यूटर
prototype
कंट्रोल कर रहा
of Project Astra, and we're going to see how it can help me fix my bike. Hey, go online and look for a user's manual for a Huffy mountain bike.
I have found a user manual for you. What would you like to know about it?
Okay, cool. Now scroll until you find the section about the brakes.
Sure thing. Looking for that page now.
I
Yes,
think I
Jarvis.
stripped this screw. Can you go on YouTube and find a video for how to fix that?
Of course. I'm opening YouTube now. This looks like a good video.
Place a rubber band over the head of the screw.
अच्छा स्क्रीन कंट्रोल कर सकते
Can
हैं
you go
नाइस
through
यार
my emails with the bike shop and find which size hex nut I need?
Sure. According to the email from Bicycle Habitat, you need a 3/8 inch hex nut for your sprocket. I've highlighted the correct bin for you.
It seems like I need a spare tension screw. Can you call the nearest bike shop and
Ordering
see what they have in
format,
stock?
Yep. Calling them now. I'll get back to you with what they have in stock.
I think my brake pads are wearing down. Can you check the manual again and see if it talks about them anywhere?
According to the manual, if you look on page 24,
Do you want to get lunch?
Yeah, give me 5 minutes. Can you finish what you were saying?
as I was saying, if you look on page 24, section 2,
आज वो
you'll
इंटरप्ट
see
हुआ
how
और
to
लाइक
replace
उसको
the
पता है
brake
कि मैं
pads.
इंटरप्ट हुआ
Hey, any updates on that call?
Yep,
Environment
I
को
just got off at the bike
interpret
shop. They confirmed they
Yes.
have your tension screw in stock.
wanna see
Would you like
how
me to place a pickup order?
Could you show me some examples of dog baskets I could put
या
on the
इन
bike?
रियल लाइफ
Sure,
और
I can help you with that. Just give me a moment.
इसके बाद हो सकती
Here are some options. I think Zuka would look really great in these.
लाइक अगर ये मतलब बातों से बातें मिला के इन्वायरमेंट सोच पा रहा है तो क्या बैक एंड से कोई बंदा इन्वायरमेंट का अंडरस्टैंडिंग लेके उसको रिक्रिएट कर सकता है लाइक ये यूजर किस एरिया में ज्यादा सवाल करता है
AI assistant will perform everyday tasks for us. They'll take
फिर क्या
care
होगा
of mundane admin and surface delightful new
हाँ फिर
recommendations, making
यस
us
ये
more
बात है
productive and enriching
It's a
our
good
lives.
vision.
इसको ऑटो करेक्ट होना
We're
चाहिए
gathering feedback
would say
about
it's a
these
good
new
vision.
capabilities now from trusted testers.
या लाइक
I'm
फर्स्ट
working to
मॉडल
bring
लाइक
them to Gemini
1.0
Live,
के हिसाब
new
से
experiences in search, and the Live API for developers, as well as new form factors like Android XR glasses. You'll hear more on this later today.
बड़े
My
नाइस एक्सेल
entire
ग्लासेस
career
यार
at its core has been about using AI to advance knowledge and accelerate scientific discovery. At Google DeepMind, we've been
Logan,
applying
नजर नहीं
AI
आ रहा
across almost every branch of science for a long time. In just the past year, we've made some huge breakthroughs in a wide range of areas, from mathematics to life sciences. We've built AlphaProof that can solve maths Olympiad problems at the silver medal level. Co-scientists that can collaborate with researchers, helping them develop and test novel hypotheses. And we've just released AlphaEvolve, which can discover new scientific knowledge and speed up AI training itself. In the life sciences, we've built Amy, a research system that could help clinicians with medical diagnoses. AlphaFold 3, which can predict the structure and interaction of all of life's molecules. And Isomorphic Labs, which builds on our AlphaFold work to revolutionize the drug discovery process with AI, and will one day help to solve many global diseases. In just a few short years, AlphaFold has already had a massive impact in the scientific community. It's become a standard tool for biology and medical research, with over 2.5 million researchers worldwide using it in their critical work. As we continue to make progress towards AGI, I've always believed, if done safely and responsibly, it has the potential to accelerate scientific discovery and be the most beneficial technology ever invented. Taking a step back, it's amazing to me that even just a few years ago, the frontier technology you're seeing today would have seemed nothing short of magic. It's exciting to see these technologies powering new experiences in products like Search and Gemini, and also coming together to help people in their daily lives. For example, we recently partnered with Aira, a company that assists people in the blind and low vision community to navigate the world by connecting them via video to human visual interpreters. Using Astra technology, we built a prototype to help more people have access to this type of assistance. We're getting ongoing feedback from users, while Aira's interpreters are actively supervising for safety and reliability. With this and all our groundbreaking work, we're building AI that's more personal, proactive, and powerful, enriching our lives, advancing the pace of scientific progress,
I guess इनका
and
खत्म हो
ushering
गया
in a new
AI
golden
का ये
age
खत्म होने
of
वाला है
discovery and wonder.
Yep.
I remember as a
यानी
child playing
overall
till
तो
it
भी
got
रहेगा
dark outside to make sure I could still play guitar
चलेगा कहीं ना
without being able to see. I was diagnosed with retinitis pigmentosa when I was probably about 4 years old. My vision is actively deteriorating, but music has been something that I can continue to do with the closing in of my visual reality. I feel
ऐसा
free
इन्होंने पहले भी कुछ
when
करा
I'm
था ना
playing music.
फेल
If
हुआ था
Project
बट वो
Astra can help me be more independent, it would be
क्लासेस
the
निकाले जो
greatest
जो
thing
फेल हुए
ever.
थे उस सबके साथ
Touring, for example, I love it because I get to go out and go to places I've never been before and meet new people, but it definitely is becoming more difficult.
Hello there.
Hello, can you tell me
यस
what you
अभी
see
लोगन का
in
ट्वीट
this
आया है
green room
डीप
while I
माइंड का बंदा है
scan
ये
around?
2.5 प्रो 2.5 प्रो स्टेबल रिलीज होंगे
The
जून में
sign says Wi-Fi network.
2.5 Pro
And the
बाद में होगा
password is live music.
Thank you
नहीं
very
मतलब
much.
जनरली
Can you
अवेलेबल
help me
एंड
locate a
स्टेबल इन अर्ली
microphone
जून
stand?
Sure, I can help with that. Do you mind if I turn on the
मैं ट्वीट
flashlight?
में
Yes, please.
I see a wall with several coiled cables. And what look like mic stands towards the top, right in the video.
एक मिनट ये लो लाइट में कर रहा है टेक्निकली
The most powerful thing I can do is to get on stage, pick up my guitar, and play. Helps people understand that there's more than just blind or not blind, disability and ability. If Project Astra could help me along the way, I'm all for it.
Have a great time at your show.
Thanks, Demis. It's amazing to see the possibilities for Project Astra to help with accessibility. It's another exciting example of how AI is advancing our timeless mission to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. No product embodies our mission more than Google Search. It's the reason we started investing in AI decades ago and how we can deliver its benefits at the scale of human curiosity. Our Gemini models are helping to make Google Search more intelligent, agentic, and personalized. One great example of progress is our AI overviews. Since launching at I/O last year,
Starting
they've
में it
scaled up
was
to
very
over
shit.
1.5
Remember?
billion users every
Like
month
it
in
used
more
to
than
give very
200
wrong
countries and
information.
territories. As people use AI overviews, we see
AI
they are
overviews.
happy
हाँ ना
with
ये
their
अभी
results.
AI मोड की बात कर
Overviews are
2020 में
शिट
driving
था भाई
over
अब काफी
10%
महंगा है
growth
अब बहुत
in the
अच्छा हो गया
types
है
of queries
like
that
I
show
don't
them.
even
हाँ
look
ना
at
भाई
the
वेट
multiple
What's
links, I just
particularly
look at the
exciting
overview.
is that this growth increases
जैसा
over
क्योंकि
time.
मेरे ख्याल से
It's one of the
2.0
most
फ्लैश या
successful
2.5
launches in
पीछे चल
search
रहा तो
in the past decade. AI,
कितना
Bro, you
AI
सब
बोलेगा
nervous.
उसकी जबान थक गई AI बोल के
अबे
AI overviews are
तीनों
also one of the
दो वो
strongest
डीप
drivers
माइंड
of
वाला
growth
भी
for
नर्वस हो
visual
रहा था
searches in Google Lens. Lens grew
है ना भाई
65% year over
इतना
year,
AI बोलो जितना
with
सह
more
सको
than
भाई
100 billion visual searches already this year. So people are asking more queries, and they're also asking more complex queries. With our latest Gemini models, our AI overviews are at the quality and accuracy you've come to expect from
सुंदर
search
बजाई मुझे ले
and
आओ
are
तुमसे
the
तो बोला नहीं
fastest
जाता
in the industry. For those who want an end-to-end AI search experience, we are introducing an
AI mode
all-new
nobody's
AI
gonna use
mode.
it.
It's a total
भाई मैं करता हूँ
reimagining
भाई
of search.
कुछ नहीं पढ़ना
With
पड़ता
more
भाई
advanced reasoning,
कोई आर्टिकल
you
नहीं
can
पढ़ना
ask
पड़ता
AI mode longer and
बाय
more
द वे तुम्हें
complex
भी दे सकता
queries
है अगर वो कोड किसी
like
वेक्टर पे
this.
वैसा पढ़ा हो तो
In fact, Users have been asking much longer queries, 2 to 3 times the length of traditional searches. And you can go further with follow-up questions. All of this is available today as a new tab right in search. I've been using it a lot, and it's completely changed how I use
Nice,
search.
सबको available हो रहा
And
है.
I'm excited to share that AI mode is coming to everyone in the US starting today.
इसलिए मैं US का VPN लगा के चलाता हूँ. नहीं मैं इसलिए US का VPN लगा
AI
के
mode
चलाता
is
हूँ.
where we will first bring our frontier capabilities into search. And
नहीं
starting
करो
this
यार.
week, Gemini 2.5, our most intelligent model series, is coming to search to share a whole lot
Nice,
more.
और बेहतर हो जाएगा ये
Here's
भाई. और बेहतर हो जाएगा ये. अभी I guess 2.0 फ्लैश से चल रहा है ये. फतूल में खुश कर दिया यार. मैंने कहा सबको अवेलेबल हो रहा है.
तो बॉयज तुम लोग कंटिन्यू करो. मेरी शिफ्ट स्टार्ट होने लगी है तो मुझे जाना पड़ेगा.
In just 1 year,
Bye-bye.
there's been a profound shift in how people are using search. For years, people have come to Google to ask questions like this. And now they're also asking questions that look more like this. They're asking longer questions, harder ones, and as you just heard from Sundar, lots more of them. They're experiencing what AI-powered search can do as we bring together our Gemini model's advanced capabilities with search's unparalleled understanding of the web and the world's information. Today, you'll see how you can ask anything in a more intelligent, agentic, and personalized
By the way,
search
एक Google I/O एक दफा
will take on
जमाना
your
होता था.
toughest questions
ये Google की ना
and help you
मैप्स
get
में,
stuff done.
फोटोज में क्या अपडेट्स
This is
आएंगी
the
उस पे होता
future
था.
of Google search.
अब सारा
A search that goes
AI पे है
beyond
भाई.
information to intelligence.
Yeah.
And you're starting
Sad,
to see
yeah.
this come to life already with AI overviews. And AI mode takes this to the next level. AI mode is search transformed with Gemini 2.5 at its core.
झूठ बोलेंगे झूठ
It's our
बोलेंगे.
most powerful AI search, able to tackle any question. And as Sundar announced, we're excited to start rolling out AI mode for everyone in the US, starting today.
I mean, it is a US-based
You'll find it as a new tab directly in search or right from your search
Yeah,
bar.
तो बस क्या कह सकते
AI
हैं.
mode will be loaded up with all of our best AI
चलो AI
features and
overview तो पूरी दुनिया को दे दो. चलो AI
But
मोड
it's
नहीं दो अभी
even
के लिए.
more than that. It's a glimpse of what's to come. Over time, we'll graduate many of AI mode's cutting-edge features and capabilities directly into the core search experience. That starts
Nice.
today as we bring the same models that power AI mode to power AI overviews. So you can bring your hardest questions right to the search box. Today, we'll give you a tour of AI mode, and you'll see how it works and how it's getting even better with personal context, deeper research, complex analysis and visualization, live multimodality, and new ways to shop. Now, that's a lot because AI mode can do a lot. So let's dive in. First, with AI mode, you can ask whatever's on your mind. And as you can see here, search gets to work. It generates your response, putting everything together for you, including links to content and creators you might not have otherwise discovered, and merchants and businesses with useful information like ratings. Search uses AI to dynamically adapt the entire UI. The combination of text, images, links, even this map, just for your question. And you can follow up conversationally. Now, AI mode isn't just giving you information. It's bringing a whole new level of intelligence to search. What makes this possible is something we call our query fan-out technique. Now, under the hood, search recognizes when a question needs advanced reasoning. It calls on our custom version of Gemini to break the question into different subtopics.
I'll be right
And
back.
it issues a multitude of queries simultaneously on your behalf. It searches across the entire web, going way deeper than a traditional search. And it taps into all of our data sets of real-time information, like the knowledge graph, the shopping graph, and in this case, local data, including insights from our Maps community of over 500 million contributors. Search pulls together a response, and it checks its work to make sure it meets our high bar for information quality. And if it detects any gaps, it issues even more searches to fill them in. That means with AI mode, you get all of this from just a single search. and you get it fast. Now let's take a look at what's coming next to AI mode, starting in labs. Soon, AI mode will be able to make your responses even more helpful, with personalized suggestions based on your past searches. You can also opt in to connect to other Google apps, starting with Gmail. We call this personal context, and you'll see when AI mode is bringing yours in to help. So now, based on your recent restaurant bookings and searches, it gets that you prefer outdoor seating. And since you subscribe to those gallery newsletters, it suggests some cool art exhibits to check out while you're in town. But that's not all. Because your flight and hotel confirmations are in your inbox, you get event ideas that sync up with when you'll actually be in Nashville, with many nearby where you're staying. You can see how personal context in AI mode makes search really yours, with recommendations customized just for you. Now, this is always under your control, and you can choose to connect or disconnect it at any time. Personal context is coming to AI mode this summer.
Summer gaya to summer start ho jayega.
Next, for questions when you want an even more thorough response, we're bringing deep research capabilities into AI mode. You already come to search today to really unpack a topic, but this brings it to a much deeper level. So much so that we're calling this deep search. Deep search uses the same query fan-out technique you just heard about, but multiplied. It can issue dozens or even hundreds of searches on your behalf. It reasons across all those disparate pieces of information to create an expert-level, fully cited report in just minutes. It includes links to the web throughout, so you can easily explore and take action. Now, that's a core part of how we've built AI mode overall, and how we've always thought about AI in search. Because we believe AI will be the most powerful engine for discovery that the web has ever seen, helping people discover even more of what the web has to offer.
Yeah, did I
and
miss
find
anything
incredible,
important?
hyper-relevant content.
Deep research aa raha hai
You're
Google
starting to
search
see
mein,
how search is
AI
becoming
mein.
more intelligent,
Acha.
and we've got more
AI
to show
mode
you.
AI
mein.
mode mein, haan.
Nice.
So I'll hand it over
AI
to
mode mein.
Rajan, who will share how AI mode is helping analyze complex data for one of his passions, sports.
Thanks, Liz. Okay, so I'm a huge baseball fan. And lately, there's been a lot of buzz about these new torpedo bats. If you don't follow baseball, it's a new bat design where more of the weight of the bat is in the sweet spot. As you can see, I've been digging in on whether it's making a real impact on the game. And now, I'm wondering what the numbers say. So I'll ask, show the batting average and on-base percentage for this season and last for notable players who currently use a torpedo bat. Think about it. There are so many parts to that question. Search needs to understand who the notable players are, which ones are using torpedo bats, and their stats. I get this helpful response, including this easy-to-read table. And I know that this is fresh and accurate since it uses our sports data that's continuously updated down to the last strike. Search even brings in important context, like that it's still early in the season. I can follow up and ask, how many home runs have these players hit this season? And just like that, I get this graph. This goes back to what Liz mentioned about AI mode dynamically generating the right UI for each response. Search figured out that the best way to present this information is a graph, and it created it. It's like having my very own sports analyst right in Search. Complex analysis and data visualization is coming this summer for sports and financial questions. Okay, so all this talk about baseball made me want to get closer to the game, like at the next game close. But finding the perfect tickets can be a chore. So I'm excited to share that we're bringing Project Mariner's agentic capabilities into AI mode. You've already seen how AI mode is becoming more intelligent and personalized. And here's where you start to see search getting more agentic. Search can take work off my plate while still under my control. I'll say, find 2 affordable tickets for this Saturday's Reds game in the lower level. Search kicks off a query fan out, looking across several sites to analyze hundreds of potential ticket options, doing the tedious work of filling in forms with all the criteria I asked for. And it puts it all together, reasoning across the results to analyze real-time pricing and inventory. Then, right here, task complete. I get great ticket options with helpful context so I can make an informed decision. Looks like these seats have a good view and at a reasonable price. Search helps me skip a bunch of steps, linking me right to finish checking out. Tickets secured. Search will help with tasks like this soon, starting with event tickets, restaurant reservations, and appointments for local services.
नहीं यार, airplane का भी कराओ यार.
Next, let's talk about multimodality. We've been blazing the trail for multimodal search since before it was really even a thing. We introduced Google Lens on this very stage back in 2017. And since then, we've made it even easier to see search what you see. Snap a picture with Google Lens or simply circle the search, and you can get an AI overview instantly. Like Sundar mentioned, visual search is on fire. And today, I'm excited to share that Lens has over 1.5 billion users every month.
Nice.
Now, we're taking the next big leap in multimodality by bringing Project Astra's live capabilities into AI mode. Think about all those questions that are so much simpler to just talk through and actually show what you mean, like a DIY home repair, a tricky school assignment, or learning a new skill. We call this Search Live. And now, using your camera, Search can see what you see and give you helpful information as you go back and forth in real time. It's like hopping on a video call with Search. I have 3 kids, and they ask about a million questions a minute. And with summer right around the corner, the team and I decided to put Search Live to the ultimate test, helping us and our kids tackle something new. We recorded at home with our families just this past weekend. Let's take a look.
It looks like you're about to do a fun science experiment.
All right. Ready, Anya? Ready, Adi?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you ready for your science experiment?
Yeah.
Can you guess which experiment I'm trying to do? I have hydrogen peroxide and dish soap and yeast.
You're likely going to make elephant toothpaste.
How do I know which one of these strawberries is ready to eat?
I'm trying to get this remote to work.
It looks like someone is ready to get their hands dirty and plant a green bean seedling. Pump it to about 50 pounds per square inch, but don't go over 90 psi.
I mixed baking soda. What do I do next?
It looks like someone tried dipping a finger
Technically, Mohsin bhai वही चीज है.
What should I do to make this even more impressive?
Technically वही चीज है.
Try using a different catalyst. Potassium
There's a
iodide
green
is a
wire,
good option.
there's a blue wire, there's a red wire.
A ripe strawberry will
You
also
see
have
the
a
red
sweet
wire?
smell. The green leaves at the top should
You
look fresh
don't have
and
to cut that
vibrant.
wire.
The chemical reaction is going well.
या ये वाली मीम थी ना, वो इंडिया में भी थी वो वाली. ए भाई तुम्हें वो बटन दिख रहा है एयरप्लेन में, दबा दिया. नहीं दबाना था. नहीं दबाना था. ये वही वाली
One
थी.
tablespoon white vinegar.
अरे मुजम्मिल भाई वली भाई मुजम्मिल भाई चैट में क्या हाल है? हमारे बिग फैन.
हाँ भाई, मैं भी सुन रहा हूँ ना, मेरी बात भी जा रही होगी ना.
हाँ तुम्हारी भी आवाज आ रही है.
हाँ भाई मुजम्मिल भाई, लॉन्ग टाइम नो सी.
To help you shop with Google.
सर आप क्या बना रहे हैं इस दफा?
AI mode brings in information from the web and our real-time data. In this case, that means you get the visual inspiration of Google Images and the world's most comprehensive set of products and retailers from our shopping graph, which has over 50 billion product listings that get constantly updated. Let me show you how this comes together. So I have been on the hunt for a new rug for my living room. I'll say, I have a light gray couch and I'm looking for a rug to brighten the room. What I need first is visual inspiration.
कैसा रहा एक्सपीरियंस आपका? किसके नाम जाने के
साथ? A browsable mosaic of images and some shoppable products personalized just for me. I see rugs from some of my go-to brands and some more modern options, since I often search for things in that style. Now, these are nice, but I know most of them wouldn't survive a day in my home. So I'll add,
Hello, Waleed bhai bol raha hai.
I have 4 active kids, and they like to have friends over. Search understands this involves plenty of messes. It recommends a low-pile and washable rug made from durable materials, along with some products that I can shop. But I don't know a lot about rugs, so luckily, Search points out some things to consider, and with helpful follow-ups like these. Taking a few days of research down to just a few minutes.
3 साल
You can imagine how helpful this new experience in AI mode will be for all of your shopping needs. Speaking of, I want a few new dresses for summer. Search gave me some great options, but now I'm faced with the classic online shopping dilemma. I have no clue how these styles will look on me. So we are introducing a new try-on feature that will help you virtually try on clothes, so you get a feel for how styles might look on you. Let me show you a live demo.
एक में क्या ये कोई कपड़ों
का है वो है
and I really like this blue one. I click on this button to try it on. It asks me to upload a picture, which takes me to my camera roll. I have many pictures here. I'm going to pick one that is full length and a clear view of me, and off it goes.
अरे nice यार मोहसिन ये अच्छा चीज है ये तो स्टार्टअप था जगह तो स्टार्टअप्स थे
हाँ स्टार्टअप्स थे पूरे बाकायदा
To create a
पूरे थे और मेरे दोस्तों ने FFP में बनाया था ये चीज जैसे मिलती है चीज VR type
of the human body and how clothing looks on it. To do this, we built a custom image generation
Western clothes, not on Pakistani clothes. So Pakistani clothes पे
but like first step लिया तो
लेकिन majority यहाँ पे लोग उसके Indians हैं ना सारे के सारे तो I think उन्होंने बना तो लिया होगा देसी culture के
लिए
when it works.
Yeah.
All right, more on how it works. It brings in advanced 3D shape understanding, which allows us to perceive shapes and depths more accurately, helping us better visualize the human body. Our try-on experience works with your photo. It's not some pre-captured image or a model that doesn't look like you. And then, when it comes to clothes that you're interested in, the AI model is able to show how this material
इनको बस दो चीजें करनी थी
drape.
AI को ह्यूमन फिजिक्स समझानी थी
This technology
और
is the
कपड़ों का
most
लाइक समझाना था
state-of-the-art in
relatively
the industry at scale, and it allows us to visualize how billions of apparel products look on a wide variety of people. And you can see it here, how it really gives me a feel for how this dress might look on me. All right, so I'm now set on the dress.
Goodbye.
And search can help me find it at the price that I want.
Hopefully,
and buy it for
good luck. Yeah, best of luck for your paper.
So let me get back here to the dress. And I'm going to click this thing to track price. I pick my size. Then I have to set a target price. I'm going to set it to about
Google search में हो रहा है मौसम क्या?
And
I think so, yeah.
Is happening. Search will now continuously check websites where the dress is available, and then let me know if the price drops. So now let's switch out of our live demo.
They have a price tracker
now.
They have a price tracker now.
Let's assume the price
pixel लगा दो तुम.
When that happens,
वही pixel confirm है अब तो.
Just like this. And if I want to buy, my checkout agent will add the right size.
Google Keynote में ये लोग वो करेंगे क्या? Pixel release करेंगे?
I can choose to review all my payment and shipping information.
नहीं मेरे ख्याल से नहीं करेंगे.
Or just let the agent just buy it for me.
Oh, मौसिन भाई लगा दो.
What?
मतलब वो जब भी लाइक मेरे ख्याल तुम सेट कर दोगे कि जब इससे भी कम होगा तो मेरे लिए खरीद देगा.
Search securely buys it for me with Google Pay, and of course all of this happened under my guidance. From inspiration to purchase, our new intelligent capabilities bring the best of shopping together with the best of AI right here in Search. Our new visual shopping and agentic checkout features are rolling out in the coming months, and you can start trying on looks in labs beginning today.
In US.
lab.google में ये थी.
In US.
Yes. भाई
And now back
इसका
to you.
mod on
Liz.
कर लो खत्म. मैं तो वही करता हूँ.
Thanks, Vidya. As Sundar mentioned, this all gets an even bigger upgrade later this week when we bring a custom version of Gemini 2.5 to both AI overviews and AI mode. This is the next frontier of Google search, where AI overviews bring the helpfulness of AI to everyone in the main search experience. And as you've seen today, AI mode is a totally reimagined AI search with all our most cutting-edge AI features and capabilities. We couldn't be more excited about this chapter of Google Search, where you can truly ask anything. And we mean anything. Your simplest and your hardest questions, your deepest research, your personalized shopping needs, your just take it off my plate tasks.
Like Google search
do
और upgrade
is
होने
ask.
वाली है, मतलब ये कहने का मकसद ये है.
Yeah.
Can't help it if I'm popping, see them watch like it's outrageous how this flavor got them shook like. Hold up. I feel fabulous. Show me how you gon' work it out. I hit it bad with a brand new style. Bring it up into the floor, get wild. We turning up all the way on it down like work it out. Come and show me what you're all about.
What else should I do to make it stronger?
To make it stronger, consider adding more triangles to the design.
Fabulous every day like if you want it, come get it, no disrespect. Work it out. I hit it bad with a brand new style. Bring it up into the floor, get wild. We turning up all the way on the down like work it out. Come and show me what you're all about. I'ma shout it real loud and proud like baby I'm fabulous. Work it out. I hit it bad with a brand new style. Bring it up into the floor, get wild. We turning up all the way on the down like work it out. Come and show me what you're all about. Fabulous every day like if you want it, come get it, no disrespecting.
Nice. That looks weird. That looks creepy. The basketball.
For years, people have pursued building an AI assistant that doesn't just respond, but understands. One that doesn't just wait, but anticipate. A truly universal assistant that empowers you. And today, we're taking a new step forward to that future, and we're using the Gemini app to get there. Our goal is to make Gemini the most personal, proactive, and powerful AI assistant. And it starts with being personal. What if your AI assistant was truly yours? Truly yours. An assistant that learns you, your preferences, your projects, your world, and you were always in the driver's seat. And with your permission, you could share relevant Google information with it, making it an extension of you. We call this personal context, and we've already made it possible for you to connect your search history with Gemini so it can understand that you've searched for recipes in the past and craft responses like this. Starting soon, you'll be able to add even more personal context from across Google to Gemini, so it will be uniquely helpful. You can choose to turn this on, and you'll always be in control of the experience. You can view and manage your information, as well as connect and disconnect different Google apps. This level of personalization gives you a more proactive AI assistant, and this changes a lot. See, today, most AI is reactive. You ask, it answers. But what if it could see what's coming and help you prepare even before you ask? Imagine you're a student. You've got a big physics exam looming, and instead of scrambling, Gemini sees it on your calendar a week out. But it doesn't just remind you. It comes with personalized quizzes, crafted from your materials, notes from your professor, even photos, handwritten notes.
Oh,
that's not just helpful. it's going to feel like magic. And imagine the step beyond that, where
मोहसिन भाई मैं
Gemini
छत
can
लगा दी
go
पर
off
मेरी राइटिंग नहीं
and make
पढ़
custom
छत
explainer
लगा सकता
videos
हूँ
based
Bro,
on your interests, so you can understand a topic better. In this case,
if
Gemini
there is a
knows that
data
I'm into
breach,
cycling. So it explains this concept
there
of
is a
dynamics to me using an
there is a
analogy
data
I'll
breach,
understand. This is where we're
बड़ा
headed with
गंदा डेटा
Gemini.
बीच होगा
बहुत
And it's
हिस्ट्री
all
का सबसे बड़ा डेटा
possible
बीच होगा ये
because of
बहुत
the
नहीं
powerful
बहुत
capabilities
गंदा
of the underlying
लॉस
model.
होगा इस कंपनी को अगर डेटा
Last
ब्रीच
month, we
हुआ
shipped our
हाँ
latest 2.5
डीप माइंड
Pro
और इसको
model
बहुत
in the
बुजुर्गों को
Gemini
बहुत
app.
लाइक शेयर
And
किया
it wasn't just an upgrade, it was a leap forward. People are doing
कोई नहीं खैर है मैं तो
extraordinary
वैसे भी थर्ड
things
वर्ड
in the
कंटिन्यू
app.
मुझे क्या मसला
They're not just vibe coding, they're inventing entire
वाइब
games
कोडिंग
and making fully featured websites in minutes.
भाई
They're
मैं जो
thinking
कंपटीशन में
things
गया ना तो मैं
into
याद है उस
existence.
वाले कंपटीशन में जो मैंने बताया
And it's
था
fun
वो
to
लिटरली
write
वाइब
software
कोडिंग
for the
थी
first
कि
time or
आपको कोई
create a
कोर्स खुद से
video
नहीं
with our
था
VO model to generate and edit images. It's a new superpower for everyone. And so these 3 Ps, personal, proactive, and powerful, these are the frontiers of AI assistance. And thanks to 2.5 Pro, we're making big strides across all 3. So let's talk more about how all this is coming together to life in the Gemini app. We're launching 5
फिर
things
जेमिनी
today.
लाइव
First, let's talk about Gemini Live.
अच्छा जेमिनी लाइव
People are blown away by how interactive and natural the conversations are. And it works in over 45 languages, more than 150 countries.
which people are blown
It's so intuitive,
Who?
so engaging. The conversations, in fact,
Beta
are
testers
5
हुए थे क्या
times longer than the text conversations in the
कह रहा
app.
है बीटा टेस्टर्स
And
हुए
I can
थे
tell you from personal experience, it's great for
पता नहीं यार
talking
मेरे
through
पास तो रोल आउट
things
हो गया था
on
मेरे
the
पास तो अभी
drive
भी
into
जेमिनी
work
लाइव में
in the
चल रहा
morning.
है
अच्छा चल रहा
विदाउट
है
Now,
सब्सक्रिप्शन
as
भी
Sundar
हाँ
mentioned,
ना
Gemini Live now
my bad.
includes camera and screen sharing, both of which are incredible. All of it is rolling out free of charge in the Gemini
यानी
app on
पहले भी
Android
आया
and
हुआ था
iOS
अभी भी
today.
चल रहा था लेकिन जो ये कैमरा वाली और लाइव वाली चीज है ना ये कैमरा और स्क्रीन वाली ये अभी 3-4 महीने हो गए हैं ये भी आ
And in
गई
the
थी वैसे
coming
तो
weeks, you'll be able to
ये
connect
समझता
Gemini Live to some of your favorite apps like Calendar, Maps, Keep, Tasks. So soon, you can just point your camera and ask it to add an invite to your calendar, and it'll be done. Or if you need to decipher your roommate's handwriting for the shopping list, Gemini
अरे
Live
मेरे
can
लिए ये
turn
तो
those
मुहसिन भाई
scribbles
कभी
into a
बनेंगे तो
neat
फिर ये
list in Google Keep. Our Gemini Live roadmap is overflowing with exciting things. They're all being prototyped in Project Astra, like you saw earlier. And as those ideas
लाइक मेरे लिए
mature, we'll
प्रोजेक्ट
gradually
एस्ट्रा
put them
लाइक
into
बड़ा
Gemini
हुड
Live for
है
everyone.
उसके अंदर ये सारी टेस्टिंग हो रही
And
है
since Gemini
इसमें
and
इंटीग्रेट
Android
कर
work
देते हैं
so
इसमें इंटीग्रेट
closely
कर देते
together,
हैं
many of those experiences will work great on Android across the entire
no
नहीं करो एंड्रॉइड को
Stay
भी अभी
tuned for
ग्रीन
more.
से एआई कर रहा है नहीं करो
All
यार
right, real-time interaction is amazing, but sometimes you
यार
need
नहीं
to go
अब
deep,
बहुत हो गया एआई भाई नहीं
unravel
करो मैं
something
थक गया हूँ भाई
complex.
एआई वाला बंदा
This
थक
is where
गया
deep research comes in. Starting today, Deep Research will now let you upload your own files to guide the research agent, which is one of the top requested features. And
नाइस
soon, we'll let you research across Google Drive and Gmail, so you can easily pull in information from there too. So let's say you have this incredible detailed report. In this case, it's about the science of comets moving throughout space. How do you get all that brilliance distilled down into something digestible, engaging, something you can share? This is where Canvas comes in. It's Gemini's interactive space for co-creation. This is where Canvas comes in. It's Gemini's interactive space for co-creation. Canvas will now let you transform that report with one tap into all kinds of new things, like a dynamic web page, an infographic, a helpful quiz, even a custom podcast in 45 languages. But if you want to go further,
अरे नाइस
you can vibe code all sorts of amazing things in Canvas with as much back and forth as you want. You can get exactly the experience you're looking for. Check out this interactive comet simulation that one of our Googlers made just by describing what they wanted to build and collaborating with Gemini to get it just right. And as you can share apps like this, others can easily jump in and view it and modify it and remix it. This is the power to transform anything, and it's a whole new way to use Gemini. There's another new way you can use Gemini today, too. We're introducing Gemini in Chrome.
Google search bar
This will be your AI assistant that's there for you as you browse the web on your desktop.
भाई पहले क्रोम
The
का मुकदमा
amazing
जीत
part
तो
is
जाओ
that you can use this, and it understands the context of the page that you're on automatically. So if you have a question, it can be answered. I especially love it for comparing reviews on long pages like this camping website. We're starting to roll out Gemini in Chrome this week
By the way,
to
इस तरह का
Gemini
कोई एक feature
subscribers in the US.
था, right?
हाँ ना, वही चीज है.
All right, we've taken some quizzes, we've talked to Gemini Live, we've learned about comets and campsites. Now it's time to create some things. Starting today, we're bringing our latest and most capable image generation model into the Gemini app. It's called Imagine 4, and it's a big leap.
Oh, nice! Nice.
The images are richer, with more nuanced colors
let me see.
and fine-grained details. The shadows in the different shots, the water droplets that come through in the photos. I've spent a lot of time around these models, and I can say this model and the progression has gone from good to great to stunning.
Cap.
And Imagine 4 is so much better at text and typography. In the past, you might have created something that looked good, but adding words didn't always work just right. So check this out. Maybe I want to create a poster for a music festival. We'll make the Chrome Dino the big headline.
OpenAI.
Imagine 4 doesn't just get the text and spelling right. It's
They're
actually
literally
making
like
creative choices, like using dinosaur bones in the font, or figuring out the spacing, the font size, the layout that makes it look like this great poster. So the image quality is higher. The speed is faster. The text is better. All of this lets you make posters, party invites, and anything else. And with Gemini's native image generation, you can easily edit these images too, right in the app. We've also made a super fast variant of Imagine 4. We can't wait for you to get your hands on it. In fact, it's 10 times faster than our previous model, so you can iterate through many ideas quickly. All right, I want to show you one last thing. Images are incredible.
Videos.
But sometimes you need
Videos.
motion and sound to tell the whole story. Last December, VO2 came out, and it redefined video generation.
Bro,
and if you saw Demis's Sizzling Onions post yesterday, you know that we've been cooking something else. Today, I'm excited to announce our new state-of-the-art model, VO3.
VO3. Nice. Nice. देखते perform कैसा करेगा, but yes. उसका बेहतर
like
होगा.
a lot of other things you've heard about from stage today, it's available today.
Okay, that means it's shit. That means it's not good.
The visual quality is even better. Its understanding of physics
It's not about
is
visual
stronger.
quality. It's about.
But here's the leap forward. VO3 comes with native audio generation. That means that VO3 can generate sound effects, background sounds, and dialogue. Now you prompt it, and your characters can speak. Here's a wise old owl and a nervous young badger in the forest. Take a listen.
They left behind a ball today. It bounced higher than I can jump.
What manner of magic is that?
No. The amount of
अरे
brain
ये तो
rot.
यार मौसी भाई कोई clip लग रहा है.
Bro, the brain, you don't understand the brain rot that's going to get generated with this.
Pretty cool, right? VO.
अरे हाँ यार जो brain rot
तुमने Italian brain rot नहीं
We're
देखा ना?
entering a new era of
नहीं
creation.
मैं तुम्हें educate करता हूँ
With
उसके बाद.
combined audio and video generation, that's incredibly realistic. The quality is so good, it feels like you're there.
It's not
on the boat with this guy.
Bro, I can.
मौसी भाई जितना जब तक try नहीं करते ना पता नहीं.
अबे मुझे वो पिछले वाली clip में मसले नजर आए थे ऐसे.
With every breaking light.
रोक दिया.
The photorealistic generation, the emotion, the movement of his mouth and the ocean in the background.
It's creepy.
It's incredible how fast VO
Yeah, थोड़ा
continues
creepy
to
लग रहा था
evolve
मुझे बंदा.
with powerful
It's
creative
called the
tools.
uncanny effect.
And we've been working closely with the film industry to imagine what's possible with VO.
पता नहीं भाई
and to
क्या
get
बातें
this
कर रहे
right.
हो तुम.
And you'll hear more about that in a few minutes. So that's what's happening around Gemini. Starting today, Gemini Live capabilities are free and rolling out across Android and iOS. Deep research
In
and
the US
Canvas are getting their biggest updates yet. There's a new agent mode coming for multi-step actions that you heard about earlier. We're introducing Gemini in Chrome to help you navigate the web, and you can create stunning images and videos with sound using the new Imagen 4 and Veo 3 models. It's all coming together in the Gemini app as we work to deliver the most personal, proactive, and powerful AI assistant. And now, to go into more detail about how these generative models are unlocking creative expression, here's Jason.
No.
ये पीछे जो
Thanks,
वो हो रहा
Josh.
है ये वीडियो
Whether you're a
जनरेट हो रही है
creator, a musician, or
क्या हो रही है?
filmmaker, generative media is
पीछे ये जो
expanding the
इंट्रोड्यूस हो रहे हैं
boundaries of
बंदे पीछे
creativity.
जनरेटिव एआई
By
से
working
वीडियोस
closely with
जनरेट
the
हो रही हैं
artistic community since the very beginning,
पता
we
नहीं यार।
continue to build technology that empowers their creative process. For example, we worked with musicians to develop music
तो भाई मैं भी
AI
थक गया भाई।
sandbox. It's a tool for professionals to explore the possibilities of our generative music model, Lyria, in their work. Let's watch a clip starring the legendary Grammy Award-winning singer and composer Shankar Mahadevan putting Music AI Sandbox and
What?
Lyria to use.
I'm Shankar Mahadevan, and I'm a music composer, singer, producer, and a happy man.
Oh, this guy.
Working
I
with
don't know.
Sandbox is great. We inputted our requirement, and it gave us a bed. We used that bed, and we came up with this song. For a musician, but it's such an inspiring tool. You open a door and you see, hey, there's another room there. And then you open one more door and you say, one more room there. So that's what AI does.
Amazing. We recently launched Lyria 2, which can generate high-fidelity music and professional-grade audio. The music is melodious, with vocals in solos and choirs. As you hear, it makes expressive and rich music.
Nice.
Depends.
Lyria 2 is available today for enterprises, YouTube creators, and musicians. This focus on collaboration carries over not just into what we build, but how. Right now, it's not easy for people or organizations to detect AI-generated images. This will become only more true as technology improves and the music, audio, images, and videos become more lifelike. So, we're continuing to innovate in this space. 2 years ago, we pioneered SynthID, which embeds invisible watermarks into generated media. To date, over 10 billion pieces of content have been watermarked. We're also expanding our partnerships to ensure that more content is watermarked with SynthID, and that more organizations can detect it too.
Nice.
Okay.
Finally, we're also making it easier to detect the watermark. Our new SynthID detector can identify if an image, audio track, text, or video has SynthID in it, whether it's in the whole piece or even just a part. We're starting to roll
भाई
this out
ये
to
जो
early
वीडियो
testers
अपलोड करते
today.
हैं ना YouTube पे Instagram में उनकी वाट लग जाएगी
अबे हमारे असाइनमेंट्स की वाट लग जाएगी उसने बोला
अरे
टेक्स्ट पे भी है
नहीं करो
उसने बोला टेक्स्ट पे भी होगा
Explore Veo as a filmmaking tool.
अबे यार
Recently,
जेमिनी पे मैं नहीं
we
यूज
teamed
कर
up
रहा
with visionary
मैं जेमिनी यूज
director
नहीं कर
Darren
रहा
Aronofsky and his new
तो
storytelling
ChatGPT पे
venture,
तो हर
Primordial Soup,
मॉडल ट्रेंड है
to
भाई
shape Veo's capabilities to meet the
trained
needs of storytellers, putting artists in the driver's seat of innovation. Together, we are putting the world's best video generation model into the hands of top filmmakers to push the boundaries of technology as a tool for more creative and emotional storytelling. The first of the partnership's 3 short films is director Eliza McNitt's Ancestra. Let's take a peek.
Okay, let's take a look what this is.
Just synth
Film
ID ने
has
बड़ा
always
कर
been
दिया
this
हमारा.
deeply human act of connecting people with each other's stories. It has the ability to rip us out of our experience and take us on another journey. I don't think that ever changes.
This is a story that traverses the entire history of the universe. But it's really about a mom and what happens when her child is born with a hole in her heart. We filmed really emotional performances, but then generated video we could never capture otherwise.
Bro, that looks
I want
so
the baby
shit.
to be holding
And that
the mother's
looks
finger.
really bad.
Just the bliss of the two of them.
Yeah. VO is a generative video model, but to me, it's another lens through which I get to imagine the universe around me.
It's been incredibly interesting to see
देखो, अपने
the
उठाने
strengths
भी
of
तो
these
है ना.
models, the limits of the models, and try to shape them to make storytelling tools.
Bro, I can assure
honest, I
you they're
never
gonna
thought
get
about
the
telling the
worst
story of the day I was
backlash.
born,
The artists
but here we
will
are.
never agree this.
एक तो
Never.
आर्टिस्ट हर जगह घुस पड़ते हैं भाई.
अबे आर्टिस्ट की जल जाएगी वो
This
नहीं.
was supposed to be a checkup.
Okay, let's
भाई
see.
मैं जब तुम ये वाली बात कर रहा जब वो म्यूजिक की बात कर रहा था ना कि म्यूजिक जनरेट कर सकता है और म्यूजिक एडिट करने के लिए वो
Okay,
सजेशन
let's see.
मेरी उस पे सोच है.
You see this thing?
भाई ये बेटा अभी जाएंगे वो अभी स्टेस्टा ने दिया ना. स्टेस्टा ने बोला है कि भाई पता कौन सी कंपनी ने डार्थ वेडर की ना एआई जनरेटेड वॉइस इस्तेमाल किया है. ठीक है तो उन पे वो एस्ट्रा वाले आ गए हैं. एस्ट्रा स्ट्राइक वाले.
Wait, let me hear. Is it entirely generative AI?
Incredible work.
I don't know.
There were few parts which was.
Eliza
guess.
combined live-action performance with VO-generated video, like the microscopic worlds, the cosmic events, and
Yeah, sure.
herself as a newborn. This approach opened up completely new storytelling possibilities, empowering Eliza to bring cinematic scale and emotion to a deeply personal story. This partnership also helped shape VO's capabilities to meet the needs of storytellers like Eliza. We built new capabilities for filmmakers, so when you're making a video, it will use ingredients you give
ठीक है
it,
भाई अभी एक्स्ट्रा वाले
characters,
आते हैं.
scenes, or styles, and keep them consistent. Or you can direct VO, giving it precise camera instructions and have it shoot along a specific path. These capabilities help filmmakers fluidly express their ideas with VO.
It's
We
not
then
that
took
simple.
things one step further.
Yeah,
To tell you
I
more,
know.
let's get Josh back out here.
Basically it's vibe coding of editing or video generation.
Yeah, I mean, still not doing
Thanks,
much.
Jason. Based on our collaboration with the creative community,
They again, they showed like a 5-second
लगा
clip.
सकता हूँ
AI
जितना
filmmaking tool for creatives.
या
This
जितना भी
One that
AI पे आज
combines
बात
the
हो रही है
best
ना
of VO, Imagine,
चलो बाद में बात
and
करें.
Gemini. A tool built for
खैर अभी वैसे कुछ
creatives
announce हो
by
नहीं रहा बताओ.
creatives. It's inspired by that
तो
magical feeling
जितना
you
भी अभी
get
अनाउंसमेंट
when you
कर रहे हैं
get
ना
lost
चैट
in the
जीपीटी ये
creative
वाले
zone and time
ठीक है ये
slows down.
निकालने हैं ये चीजें निकालने
We're
हैं
calling it
इसका अराउंड
Flow.
20-30% भी अगले 10 साल में रह जाए ना बड़ी बात
Let
है
me show you how it works.
मतलब फर्स्ट वर्जन तो प्रोटोटाइप
Let's
तो हर
drop
कोई
into a
निकालता है ना
project I'm working on. Our hero,
ठीक है तो
the
मतलब इनके आगे
grandpa, is
अपडेशन
building
है
a
तो ये
flying
बात है
car with help from a feathered friend. These are my ingredients: the old man and his car. We make it easy to upload your own images into the tool,
हाँ मैंने
or
जरूर ट्राई तो किया
generate
समझ
them
नहीं
on
आई
the
थी क्या
fly using Imagine, which is built right in. We can create a custom gold gear shift just by describing it. There it is, pretty cool. Next, you can start to assemble all of those clips together. With a single prompt, you can describe what you want, including very precise camera controls. Flow puts everything in place.
ये भी याद है एक
And I can
वो
keep iterating in the
किसी
scene.
और बंदे ने
Now here's where it gets
इसके
really
बारे में
exciting.
बताया था.
If I want to
I
capture
think
the
Sora
next shot of the
came
scene,
up with this.
I can just hit the plus icon to create the next shot. I can
ये वाला भी-
describe what I want to
हाँ.
happen next.
Yes.
ये
Like
भी
adding
Sora
a
ने किया था I
10-foot tall
think.
chicken in the back seat. And
बढ़िया
Flow will
मतलब
do the rest.
गूगल एक तरह से लाइक
The
कैचअप करने की
character
कोशिश कर रहा है
consistency, the
Google
scene
जेमिनाई में नहीं
consistency.
बाकी चीजों में
It just works.
Capitalizing.
And if something isn't, quite right, no problem.
Okay.
You can just go back in like any other video tool
Okay.
and trim it up if
ओह
it's not working.
या मैं यही सोचा था लाइक तुम वो
Flow
स्पेसिफिक एरिया
works
सेलेक्ट
in
करोगे
the
और
other
बोल सकते हो
direction
कि
as well.
इस एरिया में जाके एडिट
It
करो
lets you extend a clip too. so I can get the perfect
Nice.
ending that I've been working towards.
What?
Once I've got all the
Event
clips
variant
I
की
need,
ending
I can
reimagine
download
करते
the
हो.
files. I can bring them into my favorite editing
Okay,
software, add some music from
What?
Lyria,
Why did
and
they
now
cut
the
it?
old man finally
क्या क्या
has his
आवाज
flying
हल्की कर
car.
इसकी
दिखाएं वीडियो दिखाएं.
Nice.
I mean, शशकों के लिए अच्छा है.
अब मीम्स के लिए मोहसिन भाई.
Pretty awesome, pretty awesome. I want you to hear just a few words from a few of our AI filmmakers who we've been working with to shape
my
Flow,
God.
how they
They're gonna
describe
be
how it
shit
feels
on
using
LinkedIn.
it.
They are
and how
going
they're
to be
making it even better. Let's
blacklist.
take a watch.
I don't know if I'm on the right path, but I'm trying to find it. I'm questioning, searching, and then something
Very
shifts.
good, very good question.
And I'm not trying anymore. I'm just doing. And all of the pieces start falling into place.
It all feels pretty clear in my head. I see
मोसे भाई हम
these,
इससे
like, flashes of
टेक्निकली हम
possibilities,
वन पीस बना
almost
सकते हैं,
like
लाइक कि
traveling
भाई
through dimensions.
जब
I'm
फ्लॉ
looking
हेड्स
down at
पहुंचेंगे वन
myself
पीस पे
and
तो
my
वो
characters
कैसे
in
रिएक्ट
these
करेंगे और
different
क्या
worlds,
होगा.
and it's almost coming to life on their own, even though I know I'm in control of that narrative. It feels like it's almost building upon itself at some point. You know, you could have an infinite amount of endings to your story.
So the work isn't built brick by brick by brick. It blooms like a spontaneous garden. It grows naturally, fully vibrant and complete.
I'm not forcing it. I'm just finding it. And that's when I know I'm in the right place.
So amazing to hear those filmmakers talk about bringing their incredible visions to life. And that feeling of building, of creating, that's exactly what we want to put in your hands today. So I'm excited to share that we're upgrading and 2 AI subscription plans today. We will have Google AI Pro and the all-new Google AI Ultra. With the Pro plan,
अरे अल्ट्रा
which is
मॉडल
going
ला
to be
रहे हैं यार,
available
नहीं करो.
globally, you'll get a full suite of AI products with higher rate limits and special features compared to the free
Nice.
version. This includes the Pro version of the Gemini app that was formerly known as
Notebook
Gemini
LLM with higher limits.
Then
What?
there's the Ultra plan.
Yeah, उनकी
It's for
कोई
the
लिमिट्स हैं,
trailblazers,
like I don't know कितनी
the
लिमिट्स हैं.
pioneers,
कभी हमने वो achieve
those
नहीं
of
किया.
you who want cutting-edge AI from Google. The plan comes with the highest
एक
rate
में
limits, the
$250 का.
earliest access to new
Wait.
features and products from across Google.
मैंने कहा शायद 20 या
It's
25
available
डॉलर
in
का.
the
नहीं
US
करो.
today, and we'll be rolling it out globally
In the
soon.
US.
You can think of this Ultra plan as your VIP
30
pass
terabyte
for Google
storage.
AI. So if you're an Ultra
मौसम भाई ये
subscriber,
तो मेरे लिए है,
you'll
लेकिन
get
250 में
huge
क्यों
rate
लूंगा?
limits and
पागल हूँ
access
क्या?
to that
2
2.5
terabyte
Pro Deep
Google
Think
app
mode
पर.
in the Gemini app when it's ready. You'll get access to Flow with VO3 available today.
तुम्हें deep
And it
think नहीं
also
मिल रहा.
comes with YouTube Premium and a massive amount of storage. We can't wait to see what you build, create, and
अच्छा
discover
Gemini
with
in
these
Chrome
new
के लिए आपको
Google AI
अल्ट्रा लेना
plans.
पड़ेगा.
And now,
अच्छा उसके साथ भी
to
है.
give you a
Okay,
look
okay.
ahead into how AI is interacting with the physical world, please welcome up Sharam.
एक मिनट में पानी लेता हूँ.
Bro, please. ये देख रहे हो, पीछे देख रहे हो, पीछे देख रहे हो. अबे मिस कर दिया.
Hi everyone. There's so many exciting things happening in Android right now.
It's gonna
It's the
turn
platform
purple.
where you
चलो
see
शुक्र
the
है मोसी भाई
future.
एंड्रॉइड की बारी तो आई.
Just
वो
last
बेचारे
week
कोने में बैठ के
at
रो
the
रहे थे.
Android show, we unveiled a bold
Wait for
new
it, अबे AI.
design and major updates to Android 16 and Wear OS 6. And of course, Android is the best place to experience AI. Many of the Gemini
Obviously.
breakthroughs you saw today are coming soon to Android. You can already access Gemini instantly from the power button. It understands your context and is ready to help.
What?
The Android is
Yeah,
powering
power
more than
button
your
उन्होंने
phone.
change कर दिया. आप setting
It's
में
an
जाके change तो
entire
कर सकते हो वापसी.
ecosystem of devices. In the coming months, we're bringing Gemini to your watch, your car's
Yeah, इसमें भी ला
dashboard,
रहे हैं.
even your TV.
Yeah.
To be honest,
So
bro,
wherever you
just
are,
end the
you have a
AI,
helpful
man.
AI
It's too much
assistant
AI.
Bro,
to make
AI
your life
buzzword
easier.
बन गया भाई, नहीं करो.
But what about
थक गया हूँ
emerging
भाई मैं
form
AI सुन
factors
के.
that could let you experience an AI assistant
ये
in
हरकतें
new
देख के मेरा
ways?
दिल करता है जाके दोबारा
That's
फार्मिंग शुरू
exactly
कर
why
दूंगा.
we're building
Wait.
Android XR.
Okay, ये क्या है?
बेसिकली वो जो
VR.
एप्पल ने निकाला था ना, क्या नाम था उनका, VR वाला, ये
It's the
उसी का
first
एंड्रॉइड वर्जन है.
Android platform built in the
With
Gemini
Samsung
era, and it
collaboration.
supports a broad spectrum of devices for different use cases, from headsets to glasses and everything in between. We believe there's not a one-size-fits-all for XR, and you'll use different devices throughout your day. For example, for watching movies, playing games, or getting work done, you'll want an immersive headset. But when you're on the go, you'll want lightweight glasses that can give you timely information without reaching for your phone. We built Android XR together as one team with Samsung and optimized it for Snapdragon with Qualcomm. Since releasing the Android XR
मोहसिन भाई देख
developer
लो,
preview last year,
Samsung या
hundreds of
Pixel.
developers are building for the platform. We're also reimagining all your favorite Google apps for XR. And it's Android after all, so your mobile and tablet apps work too. Now, today, I want to share how Gemini transforms the way you experience both headsets and glasses. On these devices, your AI assistant understands your context and intent in richer ways to help you throughout your day. Let's start with Gemini on headsets. This is Samsung's Project Muhan, the first Android XR device.
तो शोकेस कर रहे हैं ये लोग. काम कर रहे थे वैसे ये लोग.
Muhan gives you an infinite screen to explore your apps with Gemini by your side. With Google Maps in XR, you can teleport anywhere in the world simply by asking Gemini to take you there. You can talk with your AI assistant about anything you see and have it pull up videos and websites about what you're exploring. So many of us dream about sitting front row to watch our favorite team. Imagine watching them play in the MLB app as if you were right there in the stadium while chatting with Gemini about player and game stats.
That's amazing.
Samsung's Project Muhan will be available for purchase later
That's
this
actually
year.
really cool, man.
We can't wait
Later
for you
this
to
year
try
announce
it
कर
for
दिया.
yourselves.
प्राइस कितनी रखते हैं ये देखने
Now,
लगा.
let's turn our attention to glasses.
There we go.
As you know, we've been building glasses for over 10 years, and we've
और
never
हर भाई
stopped.
नकाम है अभी.
Glasses with Android XR are lightweight and designed for all-day wear, even though they're packed with technology. A
अगर मेरी
camera
eyesight
and
भी ये capture
microphones
कर सके तो
give
मैं
Gemini the
देने का सोच
ability
सकता
to
हूँ.
see and hear the world.
It's similar to
Speakers let you listen to the AI,
Facebook
play
वाले
music,
कर रहे
or
थे ना
take calls.
AR.
हाँ
And
वही
an
वही है.
optional in-lens display privately shows you helpful information just when you need it. These glasses work with your phone, giving you access to your apps while keeping your hands free. All this makes glasses a natural form factor for AI, bringing the power of Gemini right to where you are. So, unlike
Apple
Clark
needs to
Kent,
catch up.
you can get superpowers when you put your glasses on. Okay, who's up for seeing an early demo of Android XR glasses?
Imagine this in a paper
ये होती
or
है
an
बिल्कुल.
exam.
Let's see
AI सुन के
how
थक
they
गया था.
work in the most hectic environment possible right now, backstage at I.O. Our very own superwoman, Nishta, is back there to show us how these glasses work for real. Let me send her a text now, and let's get started.
अब फेल हो जाए यार नहीं कर.
Hey everyone.
Right now, you should be seeing exactly what I'm seeing through the lens of my Android XR glasses. Like my delicious coffee over here, and that text from Shram that just came in. Let's see what he said.
Why do I feel like recorded?
All right, it's
video?
definitely showtime, so I'm gonna launch Gemini and get us going.
Okay, wait.
Send Shram a text that I'm getting started, and silence my notifications, please.
Okay, I've sent that message to him and muted all your notifications.
Perfect.
Oh, hey, Nishta.
Hey, Dieter.
I see the lights on your glasses, so I think it's safe to say that we're live right now.
Yes, we're officially on with the I.O. crew.
Hey, everybody. It is pretty great to see I.O. from this angle. Nishta, you promised me I could get my own pair of Android XR glasses if I helped out back here. So what do you say?
Of course. Let's get coffee after this, and I'll bring you those glasses.
Awesome. We'll see you then. Good luck.
Thank you. As you all can see, there's a ton going on backstage. And is that pro basketball player Giannis wearing our glasses?
I love it. This fits out both of my hands for double high fives.
Nice.
Why?
Let me keep showing you guys what these glasses can do. I've been curious about this photo wall all day. Like, what band is this, and how are they connected to this place?
मोहसिन भाई बेसिकली वो एक्स्ट्रा वाला फीचर यहाँ ला रहे हैं सीधी बात है
वो एक्स्ट्रा वाला फीचर हर जगह घुसा रहा है
homecoming shows for the band.
No way.
बंदा जब एक अच्छी चीज बना लेता है ना हर जगह वही दिखाता है
Sure, here's one. Want me to play one of their songs?
I'd love that. I can listen while
नहीं
I'm
लगा
on
कॉपीराइट
stage.
स्ट्राइक लग जाएगी
But I want to see that.
Right. Here's Under the Aurora by
Which-
Counting Crows.
If this
Okay,
everything
who's ready to
like
see
this is
these
free.
glasses? Here comes
एक मिनट इसको पॉज करो बात करो
नहीं नहीं सही है.
Welcome, Mr.
Hey, everyone.
Thanks for that star-studded behind-the-scenes.
लाइक काफी
look.
स्टेबल
By
है
the
लाइक
way, do you want to book
कहीं
that coffee with
क्रैश
pizza
नहीं
now?
हो रहा
Yes. The crew actually gave me some awesome coffee backstage, so let me try something fun. Gemini, what was the name of the coffee shop on the cup I had earlier?
नाइस कितनी पैसे लिए उनके प्रमोशन
That might have been Bloom's giving. From what I can tell, it's a vibrant coffee shop on Castro Street.
Great memory. Can you show me the photos of that cafe? I want to check out the vibes.
Definitely. Do these photos from
लाइक वो भी
Maps help?
यूआई लाइक फ्लेक्स
Oh,
कर
I
रहे
know
हैं
that spot. It's a flower shop as well as a coffee shop, but it is downtown.
Okay. Gemini, show me what it would take to walk here.
Getting those directions
See
now.
how much time is it
It'll take
taking?
you about an hour.
It's
Okay.
still there's
Yeah.
still delay.
I can get some steps in and these heads-up directions and a full 3D map.
या यू कैन सी दैट लाइक एक्स्ट्रा में फिर भी कम
It'll
वो है
take you about an hour.
जो गूगल लाइव में कम
Okay.
डिले है इससे ज्यादा डिले है
I can get some steps in and these heads-up
वो
directions
तुम्हें
and
लग रहा
a
है
full 3D map.
कि वो हम
should
सारी
make it
वीडियोस देख
super
रहे थे.
easy.
रियल टाइम कब दिखाया?
नहीं
Project-
मैंने एक्स्ट्रा खुद भी ट्राई किया हुआ है
अच्छा
हल्का सा वो डिले आता है ऑब्वियसली एक आध सेकंड का लेकिन वो फिर भी काफी सही है
अच्छा
Go ahead and send Dieter an invite for that cafe and to get coffee at 3 p.m. today.
okay.
I'll send out that invite now. Enjoy the coffee.
As you saw, Gemini helped Nishta search what she sees, remember details like the coffee cup, book
Imagine
an event,
people just
even
wearing
navigate,
glasses talking
all
to
without
themselves.
taking her phone out of her pocket. I'm even wearing the glasses right now too. They're my personal
हाँ, तो मैं सही बोल रहा
teleprompter, and I have prescription lenses so I can see you all. Okay, Nishta, this is a big moment for glasses. Let's capture it.
Yes, get ready for a quick photo, everyone, and let's bring out our star.
यार फर्ज करो मैं ग्लासेस पहन के पेपर देने गया हूँ सारा एग्जाम का स्टफ मेरे सामने
All
है
right, Gemini, take a photo for me.
Lawaz,
All right, Gemini, take a photo for me and add it to my favorites.
लाइक मेमोरी का फीचर अच्छा डाला है
That
उन्होंने
looks
ताकि उसको
amazing.
पता है कि कौन सी चीज किस ऐप से कनेक्ट हो रही है ये चीज अच्छी है
I'm completely starstruck. Okay.
I was
one last
hoping कि ये
thing.
दिखाएंगे कि इनका
Sundar
UI
showed
कैसा है,
what's possible with
डिले
live
नहीं है
chat
ऐप्स में, मुझे
translation
लगा था वो
earlier.
दिखाएंगे एक्स्ट्रा में।
Let's see
ये तो
what
AI
that's
घुसाई
like
जा रहे हैं
on
दोबारा।
glasses.
AI है bro.
This is a very risky demo, but we're going to give it a shot.
Like जब उन्होंने भी अपना
Nishta and
VR
I
हेडसेट
are
निकाला
going
था
to
एप्पल ने,
speak to each
तो
other in
उन्होंने
our
लाइक
mother
उसकी
tongues.
बताया था कितना
Nishta's
अच्छा
going to
चीज
speak
है।
Hindi. I'm
ये
going to
वो
speak
चीज नहीं कर रहे।
Farsi very poorly.
Farsi.
And you'll see the feed from both of our glasses back here. And so you can all follow along. We'll show an English translation in real time. Okay? Let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
क्रैश हो जाए, क्रैश हो जाए,
Besiar
क्रैश हो जाए।
bu. Halamituni bebini. Had for a man.
उसको क्या पता?
As Farsi
बंदों को क्या पता वो क्या बोल रहे हैं?
इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करेगा उसके पास।
हाँ,
क्रैश हो गया,
बिल्कुल।
क्रैश हो गया।
अब मेरी पूरी दुनिया खुल जाती है और मैं सब कुछ समझ सकती हूँ आसानी से।
حالا میتونی با همه آدمای دنیا صحبت
तो
بکنی
मुझे ऐसे लगा क्रैश हो
و برای
गया।
مامان و بابام ببخشین فارسی من خیلی بده
निश्ता वो अपना ग्लास चेंज करना होगा।
We said it's a risky demo.
या बोला था मैंने क्रैश हो जाएगा।
क्रैश हो गया, क्रैश हो गया।
क्रैश हो गया, क्रैश हो गया। मैंने बोला था। मैंने तो बोला था। मैंने तो बोला था।
पीछे बैक स्टेज पे बात होगी। अबे पूरी सेंटेंस बोलने की क्या जरूरत थी?
सुनते बजाय अपने मुंह को हाथ लगा रहा।
We're
मुंह को हाथ
so
लगा रहा यार
excited
क्या
about
क्या
the possibilities when you have an incredibly helpful AI assistant by your side with these Android XR devices.
यार
But
मैं
that's not
थक
all.
गया हूँ यार सुन
We're
के नाम
taking
भाई।
our partnership with Samsung
So I don't
to the
understand.
next level
अगर
by
risky
extending
था, which
Android
means कि ये
XR
locally
beyond
run हो रहे थे
headsets
models.
to glasses. We're creating
But,
the
I don't
software
know.
and reference hardware platform
Why was it
लाइक
to
क्या तो
risky?
भी
enable the
प्रोटोटाइप टाइप कुछ
ecosystem
होगा
to
बस दिखाना
build
चाह
great
रहे होंगे।
glasses
अभी
alongside
3-4
us.
महीने इसको पॉलिश करने में लगेगा।
Our glasses prototypes are already being
मुझे
used
ये
by
लग रहा है।
trusted testers, and you'll be able to start developing for glasses later this year.
या वही ना टेस्ट भी करेंगे
Now,
टेस्टिंग वगैरह
we know that
एप्स
these
वगैरह।
need to be stylish glasses that you'll want
But
to wear all
I
day.
wonder कि
That's
lenses
why
का क्या
I'm
सीन है?
excited to announce today
हाँ ना भाई
that
वो मुझे बस
Gentle
यही देखना है।
Monster and Warby Parker will be the first eyewear partners to build glasses with Android XR.
लाइक आई डोंट नो हाउ लाइक अगर मेरी आई साइट के साथ अगर ये इंटीग्रेट कर दे तो लाइक वेरी गुड
We
चीज
want you
होगी।
to be able to wear glasses that match your personal taste. This is just the start. I can't wait for you to try Android XR for yourself, and we'll have lots more to share in the months ahead. Thank you so much.
I think you have to buy for your lens. ये देखो पीछे। Wait, I'll do this again. कोई मसला नहीं। इनके वो देखना।
Those XR glasses are amazing.
ये generative AI से generate हो रही हैं।
हाँ सही से करो करो।
अब पीछे वो देखना Our glasses
जो वीडियो जाएगी।
prototypes are already being used by trusted testers.
अबे या पीछे बैकग्राउंड में देखना।
We want you to be able to wear glasses that match your
यहाँ
personal
पर।
taste. This is just the start. I can't wait for you to try Android XR for yourself, and we'll have lots more to share in the months ahead. Thank you so much.
यहाँ पे देखना। Generating with VO. This is all generative AI. You saw that?
हाँ वही वो।
तो ये लोग अभी वो फीचर लेकर आ रहे हैं कोई जनरेटिव वीडियो का भी।
Those XR glasses are
नोटबुक
amazing.
LLM में I think।
Research to reality, literally right in front of our eyes. Okay, so we are nearing the end of the show. Today you've heard a lot about elo codes, benchmarks, and state-of-the-art performance. But I know there's one metric you've all been waiting for, our AI counter. So let's take a look at one last leaderboard. Looks like, I guess we have a new entrant. Gemini takes the lead, coming in at 95.
For?
Very exhilarating.
Oh, the word.
पता नहीं भाई।
Word.
On a more serious note, here's everything we've
या क्योंकि
announced today.
2.5 Pro के बाद लाइक
From
उनको
new
बहुत लाइक
launches and product
एडवर्टाइजमेंट मिली है।
expansions
Publicity
to
मिल गया।
glimmers of what's to come.
Okay.
The opportunity with AI
Holy
is
shit, ये हमने
truly
पूरे
as
2
big as
घंटे में
it
बैठ के
gets.
देखा। ये पूरा ऐसा लग रहा है
And
जैसे
it'll be
कोर्स
up
का
to this
सिलेबस
wave
था।
of developers, technology
हाँ ना
builders,
भाई, वैसे हम
to
इस पे
make
लाइक
sure its
अगर मेन पॉइंट्स
benefits
निकाल लें, मेन
reach
प्रोडक्ट्स
as
निकाल
many
लें
people
जो
as
हमने बातें
possible.
की है, हम
I
लाइक
want
एक
to leave
पॉडकास्ट
you
कर
with a
सकते
few
हैं।
examples that inspire me. The first is
मोहसिन भाई
top
बोल
of
रहे होंगे,
mind
no
for
no
those who
no।
live here in California and so many places around the world. So many of us know someone who has been affected by wildfires. They can start suddenly and grow out of control in a matter of minutes. Speed and precision can make all the difference. Together, with an
मैं इस पे
amazing
कोई
group of
कंट्रोवर्शियल बात
partners,
करना चाहता हूँ, इस
we
पे
are
बात
building
करें।
something called FireSat.
स्ट्रीम के
It's a
बात करते हैं।
constellation of satellites that use multispectral satellite imagery and AI, aiming to provide near real-time insights. Just look at the
तो
resolution.
अगर मैंने वो बात कर ली
It
तो
can
तुम्हारी
detect
चैनल
fires
भी उड़ सकता
as
है।
small as 270 square feet, about the size of a one-car garage. Our first satellite is in orbit now. When fully operational, imagery will be updated with a much greater frequency, down from every 12 hours today to every 20 minutes. Speed is also of the essence in other kinds of emergencies. During Hurricane Helene, Wing, in partnership with Walmart and the Red Cross, provided relief efforts with drone deliveries. Supported by AI, we were able to deliver critical items like food and medicine to a YMCA shelter in North Carolina based on real-time needs. We can imagine how this could be helpful in disaster relief in other communities, and we are actively working to scale up. These are examples of ways AI is helping society right now. It's especially inspiring to think about the research of today that will become reality in a few short years. Whether it's building the next generation of helpful robots, finding treatments for the world's deadliest diseases, advancing error-corrected quantum computers, or delivering fully autonomous vehicles that can safely bring you anywhere you want to go. All of this is very much possible within not decades, but years. It's amazing. This opportunity to improve lives is not something I take for granted. And the recent experience brought that home for me. I was in San Francisco with my parents. The first thing they wanted to do was a ride in a Waymo, like a lot of other tourists. I had taken Waymos before, but watching my father, who's in his 80s, in the front seat, be totally amazed, I saw the progress in a whole new light. It was a reminder of how incredible the power of technology is to inspire, to awe, and to move us forward. And I can't wait to see what amazing things we'll build together next. Thank you.
हेलो शुक्र है यही गया भाई लिटरली ना गूगल मैप्स में कोई बात इसमें क्या अपडेट आ रही है ना गूगल फोटोज में कोई बात ना कुछ गूगल सर्च में कोई बात
एयो इस पे कॉपीराइट लगेगा इस पे कॉपीराइट लगेगा मैं
AI mode is
Ayo,
the
is
biggest
that
revolution
is that
since the search engine was invented.
is that creepy nuts?
Exactly what you want built, and it builds it.
That's creepy nuts. Bing bam ba bing bam ba bing.
Bing bang bing.
It is awesome.
Project Mariner is going to
लग तो
change
रहा
how we
है
use our
अबे वही है
It's an AI agent that gets things done for you.
Notebook
भाई
LM's
मैशले
mind map completely transforms learning.
एयो
person following me wherever I walk. That's just your shadow.
अरे हाँ वही है भाई
AI is completely changing how we fight
bang bang bing bang
Generative media
yo
is expanding
भाई
the boundaries of creativity.
It was magic the first time I saw this.
This isn't just
you are so good it कि भाई आपका आप गूगल के आईओ में जिक्र होता है भाई
to the next ayo what a
अरे
banger
भाई
finish what a banger
अरे
finish man
यार नाइस भाई पूरा इवेंट की सबसे अच्छी बात
yeah exactly the one thing that got us hyped was the freaking ending
भाई स्ट्रीम बंद करो फिर तुमसे जरा बात करता हूँ वो जरा
चलो भाई
इन्होंने जब ये वो
everybody who joined
Yeah,
in
yeah.
thanks for joining in
thank you guys
yeah I don't know right now there's nobody with us but
Nah,
in the
but
entire
yeah
stream
eventually
yeah eventually people might look at the stream they can look at our reaction and review yeah you can join us and yeah just want to say this out loud which is that we had a total of 12 views with 4 concurrent chat rates during our stream. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And yeah. All right. So take care.